Hey everybody, and we're starting very late today. We also skipped yesterday, but I did a pretty cool video that should be very helpful for all of you. Check it out. It's pretty much how to save 160 divines on your setup. And today we are going to test more farming strategies. So I hope you're all doing good. And hey, Pisarek, thank you very much for following. Soy Slatvenas. Yeah, hey Mortimer, how are you doing? I checked that stuff for YouTube, like sponsorship on YouTube that you've been asking about. And they need to do, well, something with that. Because right now it seems to activate that, I need to create a whole set of additional content. So they kind of require me to create some badges, additional like emojis, and additional content too for tiers of supports there. So, I wanted to ask you, what in your opinion even should be there? And hey Latvanas, I've been running the Life Force and Ritual Atlas and it's been going great. Thank you. Oh, that's working. That's a very cool strategy. I have so much stack decks right now. Yeah, I'm not going to sell it. Don't worry. I'm not going to crush the market. But yeah, that's very good strategy. Today we are probably going to test more strategies and to look for some additional sets of farms. Last league I did a whole video about farming Rogue Exiles. So today I wanted to try more of it, just like test what I can do in terms of Rogue Exiles. But that's so fucking questionable. Yeah, guys, it's just like I'm not exactly sure how good it's going to be. So let's test it. And yeah, I hope the new video will be helpful if you're playing Lacerate. Alright, so yeah, that definitely should work fine. And enemy, test that gem. So yeah, today we both like together again.
Yeah, either guys. So if only I remembered which one was.
Oh, you definitely need to. So let's see what I will be able to come up with for new Rogue Exiles. I never tested Rogue Exiles that league, and right now I'm just going to come up with some ideas for it. Just adding rituals could be so troublesome. Oh, hey Percy, how are you doing, man? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I hope. I at least hope we'll have something like that. Yes, I think I'm just going to repeat. Is that part of there? So 6 points. 6 points. And I'm going to bring rituals in that strategy again. Oh, guys, I'm always trying to bring rituals.
You're just fan of rituals, aren't you?
And, oh, thank you very much for subscribing, Latvanas. That's really appreciated. For me, you work hard on Twitch, so it's good. Probably for most people, supporting something like catching that you can brag about. Oh, that's cool, Mortimer. I'm probably, I will think about that. Is there something that should be there? And hey, Alexios, right for question that's not related to Atlas. How did you craft the X? I saw several examples on market for 90 divines you sold tier 1 mods. Looks like it's not mirror hardcraft. No, it's not mirror hardcraft. You mostly need to use harvest to roll physical implicits after that you can pretty much lock and craft the rest. So it's mostly harvest crafted. I bought that one for like 25 divines or something like that, but I also crafted a few to sell them. So it's mostly just reroll. And hey... and yeah, Mortimer, what do you think should be in there? That's just like a very good question. I'm also sorry guys that we skipped stream yesterday. It's just like been very late. We did 2 videos in the day. It's been so fucking long. And hey, Aiden W111, thank you very much for following. Yeah, pretty much just like recraft the physical until then. Yeah, mostly that. You can also lock and pretty much try to recraft that way if you roll at least some good physical buffs. There's also an option to try, how do you call that? Like delve crafting, but yeah. It's mostly that. Alright guys, so I don't fucking know. We will need to come up with at least like 3 more points. 3 more I'm not sure. You know, I've been even thinking about dropping that point.
Yeah, that's okay. The thing that you asked me to check, the problem is that it costs so much more mana.
And Nemi here is answering as my substitute.
I'm not answering anything.
Oh, hey Garthar, how are you doing, man?
Hey there, Gathar.
Yeah, I've been happy to help you today with your 17s. That's alright, I just like... I found the time. And yeah, Likey, thank you for checking out my build video. I also have an endgame version on the YouTube channel, so just check it out. So what would be something simple, Mortimer? Because right now, like, I don't have a single idea what to even put on there. Yeah. Also guys, check out the video that I did today. That's a very important video for Lacerate Build. If you're playing it or have it in mind, check it out please, because that's a very good one. It can save you crazy amount of divines. So just check it out. Like 160 divines saved.
Yeah.
I wanted to explain it to everybody, like manually, but right now, no. I'm just going to do a video. It's much easier. It's much easier. I just hope it will
Yeah,
help
because
you.
Ron was repeating quite often pretty much similar takes, and this way it just makes sense. Because everybody can see that, and it's
And
not
interact
buried
with that.
somewhere in the comments, and yeah, people can actually see that, which is actually the purpose.
Alright, so I'm probably going to get that. Yeah, I can get 3 like that. Giant, some Rogue Exiles, so let's try it like that. Hey bro, I just watched your endgame video. For the budget version, which jewels should I replace for the 2 jewels you took out? You can get any cool jewels with life damage. That's pretty much it. I talk about that in the video. You can check that part again. I think I can explain that very, I would say, in very understandable manner. But that's perfectly alright to ask on stream. I would say the Chaos Risk jewel is mandatory as well, aside from what you mentioned. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Oh, don't worry, Aiden, don't worry, just like ask me directly. That's perfectly fine. So guys, let's test the farming strategy. That's just a basic Rogue Exiles farming strategy. Let's see if I will be able to get anything out of that map. Like anything, a single fucking thing. Because right now I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's even going to be good. I have the main items you need for the build, but I can't reach as high damage as you. Which items you mean? Omen of Amelioration, that shit is cute, but I don't need it now.
I would just take it out, probably. As fast as you can, because you are at 0.
Alright.
Oh, you know, Garther, today in the morning I got a mirror shard from the shipment. And
yeah, Nemi posted that already.
yeah, I posted that. And after that, I actually sent a shipment that was worth 15 million of shipment value, and it brought me back 4 divines. So that's pretty good. So if you're sending something with that amount of shipment value, you're going to receive divines 100%. And 4 divines is actually pretty great.
Alright, what is your weapon, Kelsik? What is your weapon? Just tell me what is your weapon. Okay, so let's see that ship. It's going to be insane. Let's see this ship. Alright.
Oh, but this actually is very important. You honestly, you just need to get your farming like to tier 10 and your shipment to tier 10. This is like, if you want to get divines out of shipment, this is the most important part. And also like the place where you hire guys, because otherwise you won't be able to hire ones.
Oh, so yeah, Jack is probably losing you about 40% DPS against very good rare X. So that could be one of the reasons. I don't know what exactly you can get, but I know people like to brag about spending money, so it has to be something simple that attracts attention. For now, I'm coming home from work, so they just going to take a while and can't write for a long time. Oh, that's alright, don't worry, man. Thank you very much. I'm probably just going to add some cool stuff on there.
Oh, you know, I thought, can we add the badges like the ones that we did for Twitch?
I'm not
Is it
sure, like
what the
maybe.
badges are? I mean, it would make sense to have the same across all platforms. Unless YouTube has very specific. Ooh, what the hell is that? Has very specific requirements for them that are very different from Twitch. I mean, we could just reuse them.
Yeah, that could be interesting. And you definitely need to upgrade Jack. Oh, to be honest, my town is not even shipping at the moment. I just like ignore most of the mechanics. And I have a basic town. I don't even check it out, so.
I'm the ahoy mate. I'm the one who boats.
Yeah, Nemi is kinda doing the boating part, so. Oh, that's funny. It sounds like you're doing boats, Nemi. At that point. Start simple and develop over time. Yeah, that's probably a nice suggestion, man. Thank you very much. I will look into that part more. I just kind of been surprised that you need to add like whole tiers. You know, I have like another quick question. What do you think the tier should cost?
Oh wait, you made custom.
Yeah, you know, that's just like an issue. YouTube kind of tells me it should cost like 8 USD or something like that.
Oh, that's a lot.
But maybe that's a lot.
I mean, on Twitch, I don't know, it costs, I don't know how much. Like $2?
And Hazel Kara, thank you very much for following. So, you know, guys, Exiles with all of those buffs can kind of clap. If I have minus 15% of maximum resistance, they can clap. Yeah, that's a little surprising, but nothing too bad. Alright. You know, I would kind of expect a little more in terms of drops from them. They look fun, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember that previously Exiles have been completely bananas in terms of being loot pinatas.
So look guys, yeah, I'm killing them just fine, but nothing good drops. It's mostly... Yeah, it's not horrible for now, it's not horrible. I drop like inscription, I don't know. And hey Sebi, nice new video. Is there any chance you do a PoE with all the divine saving changes? I would like to do swap from blood magic to your build. You can pretty much just take my normal PoE from endgame version and swap the items that I showcased in the last videos, that's it. So there's no tricks more than that. And guys, I'm going out of that map, that's for sure. I'm going out of that map. So a lot of shitty drop, I would say, and it can drop some proper currency.
I mean, it can, or
Yeah,
it
it
cannot?
can. So,
Okay. In theory.
yeah, in theory,
How much you're paying per map?
I will need to recalculate that part. Right now, the biggest issue, you know, guys, I just don't have big enough inventory, and I think amount of exiles that I have in my map could be higher. Scarabs could be duplicated, yeah, alright. Yeah, let's take Scarabs could be duplicated, guys. Whoa, 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 you know, I have crazy lags, to be honest. Just look at that shit. Yeah, I had like latency jumps. It felt so strange. It felt so strange. Also, since I don't have normal resistances in there, the altar itself, just like in the ritual, it's doing crazy damage. And you know, it seems, guys, when those like exiles are resurrected, rituals are not providing me with more exiles.
Have this spawned
They don't have rewards, it seems.
That's so strange.
So they're here, but no rewards.
Maybe they're just not dropping anything in particular at the moment.
No, that means they don't have rewards over their head.
Ah, this. Okay.
And right now, guys, we're farming rewards, right? Also, look at that shit.
Oh, so that's kind of similar to what you did with the Blight, right?
Yeah, it's kind of similar about what I did with the Blight. And you know, guys, I think I should kind of add Blight to that. I think I need to add Blight to that. Since I'm using so many buffs for it, I think I just need to add Blight. It could be much better. But you know, I'm not sure about that part. I'm not sure. The biggest issue with Blight is that it will be kinda slow. It will be kinda slow.
Yeah, that's the main issue. With the Blight. But I remember that back when you were doing Blight, it just required more damage.
I'm alright with doing Blight. The issue is I'm not sure that Bolsters without any other bonuses pretty much worth the bother. Considering I don't have space to use.
Obvious note. I was talking about the whole thing with the Blight plus one chest and stuff.
Oh, you know, no. They have rewards, guys. They have rewards. So right now I resurrected those with... and yeah, they have rewards. Also, they resurrected giants, so... Alright, that stuff is working, guys. That stuff is working.
Yeah, rogue giants I remember were working previously too.
For rare X, what's the most important modifier? Oh, that's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. So the most important one would be damage over time, physical for bleeding from hits. So the Elder modifier. And after that, just physical damage. And you know, guys, I would say the biggest issue, how shitty is the loot? Oh, the second. That's the second spider, everybody. And those fossils are bad as well. And 11, well, that's... yeah, that's just sad. I'm not even deferring something. Alright. So you guys, right now, it sounds questionable. I can drop a lot, well, I mean it, a lot of items. And it's not that bad, to be honest. Alright. So yeah, if you have any questions in the process, feel free to hit me. I will be happy to help you. I think Latvanas is kinda right, it could be a little different based on your setup at the moment. That's probably the most important part. Alright. Alright, so, well, what we will repick? What we will repick for that stuff to work? So, the biggest issue is Titanic Scarabs of Treasure. 2 of those cost a lot of cards. Is it just like 10 kills per one?
Yeah, it sounds like a ton, but it's a bit of a waste to spend them on exiles.
Yeah, you know, I've been thinking that maybe I need to add 1 more Titanic Scarab of Treasures. But I'm not sure.
I mean, you could try since you're
Okay, the, tooltip in the game is not the best way. If you're interested in my damage, just check my last PoB in the endgame video. It's pretty much there, and like all the config and stuff like that. Tooltip in the game is not the best way to calculate the damage. And whoa, you know guys, yeah, like that's like really flex physical. Let's run one more. Let's run one more. Right now, I'm not even sure what else I could kind of swap in for the whole strategy to feel better. Yeah, I have guaranteed rituals, so... Yeah, Latvanas is right. Check damage in PoB, not in the... Yeah, not on the game. Let me run one more map. And hey, Dangerman, how many buttons do you use? Like 2? Like, I use Shield Charge and Lacerate, and that's it. Sometimes I click War Banner and Eviscerate, but only if I like it. Most of the time, I'm not clicking it. And guys, let's do the Wildwood. That's going to be insane. Exiles under the Wildwood. Oh, it sounds like suicide at that point. It sounds just like exactly a suicide. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Alright. I'm just trying to search for another event. Oh, well, yeah. That's logical. Well, I wasn't lucky, to be honest. I absolutely wasn't lucky. You're also using Alt and Shift. Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes. You have 2 Divines for that build, only if you will go with starter version. Yeah, you have a starter version. So feel free to check that one out. Just type build. And hey, Corsis, how are you doing, man? That's cool to see you. Have you seen the new video? Yeah, we kinda missed stream today, guys. I'm pretty sorry for it. It mostly happened just because we've been working on 2 videos on the same day. And we've been like very tired. I also hope that tomorrow will start earlier. Yeah, I'm always hoping that tomorrow will start earlier. Just like a running joke at that point. So let's see, guys. Let's see what's happening. Wow, you know, I would say it's not bad. I would say it's not bad. I'm not sure if it's paying for itself, but it's definitely not bad.
You should consider that there is Wildwood.
Well, I mean, sometimes you have a wild vote, so why not? Oh, seriously? Oh, hey, Maximus, I'm not sure if I seen your message on Discord. Yeah, I'm trying to read it, but I got so many messages. Like, you can't imagine. I'm not sure. Hey, guys, can somebody confirm what in that link? And the one that German sent. Oh, the build, like you mean your build, Maximus? Yeah, I can check that out. I can check that out. Wow. What was that? Yeah, definitely check that one, Crosses. That's just like a very good video. That could help you a lot. Yeah, no issue at all. I'm going to check it on stream and I will give you some pointers after I finish my map, alright? And yeah, if you guys want me to check your build, the best way to do that just to ask me on stream, because I'm not always reading all the Discord messages. Yeah, that's a starter. Thank you very much, kids. That's appreciated. Oh, that bastard, certainly.
No, no, that looks pretty reapy.
I'm not sure what's been wrong with that guy, but yeah, he's annoying. He's annoying. And that's cool that it's a starter. So yeah, Dangerman, that's pretty much the one that you need to follow. I also have vulnerability on myself, because I debuffed myself with vulnerability to feel like a real...
Also punishment?
Yeah, real
Warrior?
cat. No, I'm just debuffing myself with vulnerability from wild vote.
Okay. I thought you took reflect curses.
Another amelioration. I lost the previous one. I think something did a lot of damage to me, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I checked the beat, but I don't play Lacerate. Oh, you don't play it? Alright. Then it's fine, don't worry. Then you will need to check the video tomorrow.
Hopefully it's gonna be tomorrow. Then.
Yeah, hopefully we are going to do another video tomorrow with a different setup. I just wasn't sure if you played that or not. Yeah, sorry for a little misleading PR for that. I just thought that, yeah, maybe you are playing Lacerate.
Yeah, like, I would say 90% of the people on the stream actually playing.
Oh, I don't really think it's 90. I think it's about 60. 60.
Okay, that's very modest.
And hey, Isaac Clay, thank you very much for following, dude. That's like very nice of you.
It's not just Isaac Clay, it's Isaac Clay 88.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Isaac, that I lost 88 parts of you. And hey, Sainings, thank you very much for following too. That's appreciated. So right now I'm playing.
Also, there's another person that you need to thank too.
Oh, it's RGB Bernal. Thank you very much for following too. You're playing Critical Eviscerate. Well, that's unusual. Do you think we could drop Jack Techniques off for the Tempest Rising shoes? They're pretty cheap right now. No. No. Absolutely no. Look, if you're going to drop it, and yeah, I'm going to answer all of you guys, give me like a second. So, if you're going to drop the shoes, you're going to lose a Relic Cache. And Relic Cache provides a crazy amount of DPS, and also unconditional charges, especially endurance charges. So, just dropping it in favor of basic boots to save one ascendancy is totally not worth it. So I wouldn't go for it. I wouldn't go for it like at all. Maybe as a like a very starting version it could be alright, but after it, no. Oh, that's cool, man. Are you receiving a lot of divines? From Live Mechanic? Alright, done map, I'll be around to listen. Oh, that's alright, Maximus. I will check your build in a second. Yeah, you can get Jack Dangerous. That would be good for you, like for the belt. Let me see if I missed any other messages. I got 20 divines and so Lightning Strike Berserker. I wouldn't go Lightning Strike Berserker. If you want to play Lightning Strike, please play like any any ranger version. Warden, like Deadeye, I don't freaking know. Even Slayer could be an option, but well, Berserker is definitely not the best option for Lightning Strike. Do you need me to resend the build? No, I will look for the link. I will look for the link, don't worry. I have chat open. I will just need to finish my map first. Well, you know guys, I think that's a very, very funny map, because they're standing me pretty well there. I'm playing Lightning Strike Slayer, yeah, Lightning Strike Slayer sounds good. I wouldn't go Berserker, I would go Slayer, or I would go Warden. So that's just like my opinion. I honestly think Berserker is not the best for it. You know guys, I'm not sure, I think I cleared most of it. It feels like the current drop for that strategy is just like total hit or miss. Whoa. Yeah, something like that happens. Something like that happens. Aggravate Ascendancy Note is still good. Yeah, exactly. Aggravate is absolutely good. Aggravate is probably going to be good even in proper endgame version, because it will provide stable DPS. The most important part is stable. Is stable itself, so stability is pretty much what you can get, because that stability is the main reason why they're even using aggravate. Whoa, you know, I think those guys are so fucking overbuffed. Oh, that's crazy. So if I'm not blocking the first hit, they're literally one-shotting me. That's insane. They're possessed and those are rogue exiles. They're kinda harder than Uber bosses at that point. Yeah,
that's not an overstatement.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm like absolutely serious. That hit is bigger than any Uber boss hit. Alright. Yeah, it's quality of life, that's how it works. From the reveal, even though people were mad, oh no, it's not that bad. At 5 divine, the access on trade seemed bad. Would crafting be a better option? Yeah, it could be better. And yeah, you can definitely get to 0 per 2 man, it's not too bad. So generally, I think that strat had some potential in it, but it's hard. And let's be honest, that shit is hitting. That shit is hitting. Yeah, I almost finished my map, I just need to loot the rest. And vulnerability on me, pretty much the main thing is that killed me. Alright. I mostly looted bad items in there, so nothing too crazy. Oh, I'm taking the giant scarabs out. Alright, so let's see, yeah guys, let's quickly see what Maximum AJ got in his build. I have no fucking idea, I never checked that, but, well, but let's see. And yeah, I'm trying to get a lore wave too. Oh, you know, Ritual is just, could be very good in that regard, just like very, very good. And let me quickly check what kind of build you dropped, Maximum. What kind of build you dropped? Hey, Daniel Figueroa, will you transition to Mage Blood later in the league? No. Absolutely no. Mage Blood is not good for the build. Like, absolutely, Mage Blood is not good for it. Your build provides more DPS. Your build provides more DPS if you're using Alicia than Mage Blood will give you. So for Bleed, Alicia always will be better than Mage Blood, so no Mage Blood. While I'm playing Lacerate, no Mage Blood. And let me just like look at that. Maximum Bleeds, let's see. So what do you have? You have like Lacerate of Hemorrhage. You don't have quality on your supports. You need to get quality. You need to get quality on your supports. Go do that. Not a single quality on support. Lacerate itself is alright. Let me see the rest. The shield could be better. The shield could be better right now. It's not that good. It could be better. Just try to roll like physical damage reduction on shield. That's very important. Body armor is fine. You need implicits on your helmet. Oh, I would recommend physical damage reduction. So everything's the same but with physical damage reduction. I can show you my shield after. So here's your helmet. Yeah, your helmet is kinda alright, but you probably can get better one, and don't forget to use the implicits, you have no implicits. Your boots are fine. Gloves are not that good, to be honest. You can get better ones. The better ones should have like attack speed, you already have it, but still. Maximum life, some resistances, and you have an open prefix. So with open prefix, you will be able to craft damage while leeching, and or damage under the flask effect, and it's going to work pretty nice. Your axe is fine. That's not really that good as a ring. You can get more resistances from it, I think. And that ring sucks. That one is bad. You need one with minus mana. So replace it and craft the suffix. Oh, the prefix, yeah. The amulet. Amulet is alright. Belt is kinda fine too. Nothing too crazy. That's a very bad buff on your flask. Less duration, 43%. That one is very bad. Don't use it. Yeah, exactly, microwave. So, by the managed blood logic, we can't use a headhunter. It's not a good build for headhunter right now. We need Alicia. Alicia gives DPS. Alicia can give you up to 40% of your whole DPS. That's crazy. You can drop it. Well, you just don't need less duration. Run like more duration and less effect of shock. You don't need immunity, just less effect of shock. That's pretty much it. So just less effect and more duration. Granite is kind of fine. Oh, that one's shit. You don't need increased mana burn rate. You're going to burn yourself too fast. Roll one with 10% increased effect and damage over time multiplier. That's it. No increased mana burn. You need jewels with life. You need jewels with life. Can I get some recommendation on my build too? Yeah, exactly, you can. Drop me a link. Oh, tier 17s could be kinda, not that good. You still need more life. You still need more life. You always need more life. So if you can get jewels with life, get jewels with life. You don't need damage with access. That one is just like not good. Go with physical damage over time multiplier and life. Do just drop link in chat. Hey, Twisted Dumbrella. What the fuck? What is that nickname? Yeah, guys, let's stop there for a second. We got a guy called Twisted Umbrella here. I think that's awesome, dude. How the fuck you came up with that nickname? That's insane. And yeah, you can just drop a link in Twitch chat. That's allowed. How would I craft the open prefix on the gloves if they have a craft? You just throw those away, and you will buy gloves that don't have a craft. Oh, you're all sending me links. Alright. I'm going to check both of that, but please stay like in line, alright? Yeah, it should work. Yeah, you can prioritize chaos resistance, but look, instead of going chaos resistance with your stuff, you can literally cap your chaos resistance, guys, with just one item. Light of Meaning capping your resistance. Look at that. I have 72. Without Light of Meaning, I have minus 24. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's 13 divines you just need to farm. Alright, so what else? Circle and Oblivion, Flow of Life. Those are good. That one is good too. Oh, Ralakesh could be 8 divines right now. 8 divines. I think Relicash for 8 divines. It's just like cheap. Like very cheap. Let's be honest, it's just like amazingly cheap. You can buy 4 Relicash bulls for the price of the thing that Nemi dropped today from shipment.
Don't need. Yeah.
You don't really need stats at Relicash. It's not that important. Alright, the rest. Your 3... It's not bad. I think your 3 is working. I would recommend you to pick the jewel slot here. Just the jewel slot here. And if you're already using the cluster, right? If you're using the cluster, you don't need leech here. So you can drop that whole line. Just drop that whole line. You don't need it anymore. Add in lightning for your auras and drop that whole line. If you have mana issues, instead of Big Blade on your amulet, just go and get Charisma. Just anoint Charisma at your amulet. That's pretty much how it works. So after you get Charisma, you can drop all of this. And you need to prepare yourself for further transition maximum magic. Try to bring your money together and save up for Relicash. Relicash is your next step. Out of big items. Change the rares that I kinda mentioned. Yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Alright. So let me see the next one. Hey Nunar, how are you doing, man? Yeah, I just did a new video and I'm checking some POBs from the guys. Twisted Umbrella is next. Let's see what we have there, Twisted Umbrella. What base for bot would you recommend? Stygian Vice. Stygian Vice would be good. So here's Twisted Umbrella, everybody. That shield sucks. Yeah, I would be just like absolutely honest with you. Oh, seriously, Nunar, congratulations. Have you watched my new video today? That's a very cool one, how you can save a lot of currency. So check it out, it will help you. And Twisted Umbrella, give me like a plus in chat that you can hear me. I can check your stuff right now. Alright. Oh, you can hear me, that's perfect. So that shield sucks. You need to replace that. That's a very bad shield. Not a single good stat on that. Like, not a single good stat. You don't need all of that. That's total shit. Kinda get rid of it as fast as possible. Let's move forward. That's your helmet, but you don't need attack damage or vulnerability cures effect. Vulnerability is kinda alright, but oh, I can show you mine. So guys, pretty much Maximus Magic, you need to kinda check it out too. So look guys, that's a good shield. So you have additional physical damage reduction. You have recover life when you block. You have life, you have more armor, you have crafted block spell damage, and you have space for aspect of the cat. That's pretty much it. That's a good shield. It's not amazing, but that's like, I don't know, 5 divine worth. Something like that. But that's a good one. Could be better. It's not perfect, but that's a good one. Alright, so... And hey Fubag, hey dude, just want to thank you. I started the league following this guide and then changed to your build. My life is much better now. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm pretty happy. I think Zizaran did a very good job for the starter build, but in the late game, I think mine works better. And yeah, if you don't have any questions, Fubak, feel free to just ask me. Do your Circle and Oblivion and Flow of Life gems require 5 passive skills or can be 4? Can be 4. 5 is not important, we're not going to use it anyway. So guys, let's go back to Twisted Umbrella. Oh, I really like that nickname. Seriously, his nickname is just like Dumbrella.
No, it's actually Twisted Umbrella.
But it's Dumbrella, don't you think it's just like a pun? It's a Dumbrella.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it's genius. I don't fucking know. Hello, can you check mine? Still 11 in progressing on maps. What should I change first? Oh, yeah, I can check yours. But please stand in line, Exas. Stand in line, and I will be able to check yours a little later on. Alright, so let's do. And you know, guys, yesterday I seen a message, like, it's been under the video that this did, that, you know, some people were writing, like, content creators are not really helping new players. They need to be more like Zizaran, they need to check POBs. And you know, I've been like, whoa, seriously? Seriously? Fucking seriously? I'm checking about, I don't know, from 5 to 15, maybe even 20 POBs almost not every stream, but like once in 3 days. And what? And I think I'm not even the only one. Some other dudes do that too. I'm sure like the Path been checking that. I've definitely seen it a few times. I don't know why people think that only this is checking POBs, and this checked like one. From the guy that paid him like 20 USD per that. Yeah, so, well, that's... Yeah, I can understand he can't, like, go and check every, probably.
Yeah, he's too popular.
Yeah, he had like thousands of people.
Yeah,
if he would say I'm checking POBs, he will just sit there and check POBs for the whole day. But, you know, I would probably create like a separate stream and do a day when I will just check POBs if I would be that big.
Actually, I thought, like, if you're really big, like, how you could handle it without making it a pay-to-win shit show, right? So
I like pay-to-win shit shows that regard.
No.
Yeah, I'm joking about this.
Look. You could actually, you could have a separate day for that, but you can make people pay with channel points, so that only people that actually watch you and like are members of the community.
You know what I mean? Maybe we need to do that too.
Yeah.
Like a small amount of channel points, like 1,000 or something. So just to avoid checking it for people who just come, ask to check it, and then will leave, and they will just come again and ask to check it again. So that could be a nice idea. It's not bad. Alright guys, back to POB. That's just been a separate yapping. So let's see what you have there. Yeah, shield sucks. Your helmet. You can roll better implicits here. Increased attack damage and vulnerability is not that good. You can roll better ones. For example, like physical taken as elemental, it's still rolling on helmet, so go roll it. Whoa, chance to block attack damage and global physical both suck. You need auras here. And the body armor itself is not good too. I would probably just throw that away, pick another one. It's not too horrible, so it's not shit, but it's not good. It's mediocre, so nothing to write home about that. Alright, so here's your boots. Chaos... boots are fine. You don't need chance to avoid elemental ailments. That's not helping. I would repick it. That's Rislav. I hope it clicked. If it's not clicked, you probably need to click it.
What do you mean clicked?
Just like with catalysts. You need to click Rislav with catalyst, guys. So make sure it's clicked. Whoa, those gloves are so fucking bad. I don't have a word. You need attack speed on gloves. You need attack speed, and you need an open prefix so you can craft like damage while leeching. So just throw those away. It's not working. I'm not sure about that ring too. Second chaos resistance is just so fucking low. I wouldn't recommend that. And that ring, you need to get a prefix with minus mana, otherwise you're going to suffer. So go get minus mana. Oh, no minus mana again. You need minus mana there. So minus mana here, minus mana here, minus mana here. That's pretty much going to make your life much better. It's just quality of life. The rest is working. And that's not a really good X. It's kind of fine. Could be better, but that's fine. Armor, shock, curses. That's working. That's working. That is fine too. I would roll life on that one. Also, what the fuck is that combination? You have urgent orders linked to Flame Dash and to Blood Rage. What for? Like, I have no idea. Oh, is it Blood Magic build? Whoa. So, you're playing Blood Magic. Witchgate? So then you don't need minus mana. I would draw Blood Magic, pick minus mana, and get proper Aura Seed. Also, Witchgate had Flame Dash and Urgent Orders linked together. Like, the fuck? Yeah, seriously, just no offense, but who did this? I'm sure I never recommended that shit.
You never recommended Blood Magic either.
Well, I mean, yeah, but let me... That's absolutely useless. And yeah, seriously guys, I just rechecked that shit. That's absolutely useless. It's not working. Urgent orders not doing anything, there's no less cooldown, there's no another bonus. That shit is not working. Who's recommending it? Is it Zizaron's guide? I probably need to send him a message because, well, that's broken. That's not working. And hey Mortimer, that's cool to see you back at home. Oh, not that much, not that much. I'm just a little... Oh, he's screaming. Oh, I got it. It's not about me, it's about, like, urgent order part. Oh, for fuck's sake. You probably should have an Enduring Cry in there. You probably should have Enduring Cry in there. Let me see the one that you... Whose gate is that? Whose gate is that? Yeah, I'm going to open it in a second. Whose gate is that? Oh, it's these. It's these around, yes, that's for sure. And whoa, you know, this is just like so wrong on this. This is just so wrong on this. You know guys, I would just start with that. When doing pinnacle bosses, War of Attrition is best. No, absolutely no. I'm killing a pinnacle boss in 10, maybe 15 seconds. In 15 seconds, War of Attrition is not going to give me more than like 12% of DPS. I don't need that, it's not helping me. It can help you only if you're doing pinnacle bosses on like 10 divines budget. Otherwise it's absolutely useless. And that shit is just like absolutely not good. Yeah, I disagree with him there. We just have separate budgets, I would say. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think so, but even on 4am DPS, I wouldn't just go pinnacle bosses. Regarding your gold farming strategy, it was bait for me, seriously, Mortimer, why so? Oh no, look, pinnacle bosses, that's pinnacle bosses, that's literally uber bosses. You're doing them not after maps, you're just like doing them. Oh, that shit, I'm sorry Mortimer. But gold is correct, seriously. Yeah, he's using... I know that Zizaron is not bad, guys. Zizaron is nice. Zizaron is nice, so... He probably using it on Enduring Cry. I guessed it myself. Oh. Guys. The fuck?
It's not linked. You can see how it shows. It's not linked, it's just like in boots.
Yeah, it's in boots, but it seems like it's not linked. Yeah, I got that.
It's just a slot. I mean, it doesn't really work anyway, so it's
not... It's not a bad guide. It's not a... It's not a bad guy, guys. I think Zizaran's gate is kinda alright, but he lacks damage. He lacks damage and survivability too. Because he lacks budget. That's just like, that's a starter. That's like a day 1 or day 2 build. You don't need to push forward with it. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I guess because it's there. I also wouldn't pick multi-strike. And I agree on determination. I also wouldn't spam Essence of Contempt, to be honest. It's not a bad idea, but it could be a little. Alright, so let's go back. Yeah, I checked what this did. And also, guys, I also want to showcase important part here. Zizaran never did that build. Like, it's not a Zizaran's build. A Zizaran employee did that build. I honestly even know who was that. So it's not this build. He never built that. It's his employee who built that. So when I'm telling you that just like I disagree, it's not that like I'm even disagreeing with Zizaran himself. Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't Steel, but that would be funny. That would be funny. I don't think Steel can create a dedicated Path of Building. And yeah, you know, I like Reaper and Version. Any opinion on Abyss farming? Does it even pay out? Oh, you know that? I'm going to go and do a video about that. And yeah, that stuff is working. And Mortimer is absolutely right, Zargaze. Yeah, I'm not using multi-strike, that was another option if people were not able to keep up 45. Multi-strike is not good. Multi-strike is not good. Just like absolutely not good. So let's go back to what you have right here. You need better gloves. You need to repick Blood Magic. And even if you will repick Blood Magic, you pretty much need to repick the rest. So for example, when you will have a proper setup, Deflection will lose to as the Mountain. Oh, that's alright, Latvanas. I'm going to check it out, don't worry. What about the rest? I honestly think going for Heart of the Warrior is not worth it. And Unwavering Stance is fine, but if you're not playing hardcore, you don't need it. So, what do I think about Unwavering Stance? I think Unwavering Stance is good, because we're getting stunned from time to time. But if you're not playing on hardcore, it's alright if you will die like once in 7 hours of gameplay, when you will get stunned. So, I would just drop it. Spending so many points just for that, if you're not playing hardcore, is a waste. I'm absolutely sure about it. Use tattoos, don't forget about tattoos. You could have a lot of tattoos. Yeah, I'm just like constantly repeating about tattoos because tattoos are cool. What else? Not picking Kaliba. Oh yeah, you will pick it later on. Yeah, you're like Blood Magic build. Sometimes I'm kind of forgetting that people are still playing Blood Magic. I'm using the other node that converts evasion to armor. No. That's a good node. That's a very good node. I will keep it. That's a nice one. The rest is work. The rest works. You just need to move forward to the proper endgame. Start. And probably get rid of Blood Magic. Hey guys, the next one, the next PoB that we have. Is that Latvanas? And yeah guys, have I skipped somebody? And don't hesitate to just ask question, especially if I don't need to open your PoB for it. Oh, that's Latvanas, and that's Lightning Strike Slayer. That's nice. You don't have Nimis, right?
Maybe enchant on the claw.
Can you get enchant on the claw? Like
I don't remember. There is something, but I don't remember which weapon type. Probably returning projectiles then?
Yeah, that's returning projectiles mostly, like Lightning Strike and returning projectiles. Precision Blood Rage. Darkrai Vectors should be corrupted. If you're playing Darkrai Vectors, you should corrupt them. Absolutely. Always. Those are so fucking cheap, go corrupt them. Seriously. They're just like basic. That belt sucks. You can corrupt it too, but it sucks. I think you just need to move forward with it. That's a horrible shell. I don't know why you even use that. Not a single good bonus. Not a single good one. It's absolutely useless and like, whoa. I'm kind of even surprised. You know, guys, bad shells is pretty much the main part that people are using. Like, you don't have anything except life and 2 maximum cold resistance, seriously? I don't know, that's just not working. That's Carnage Heart. Carnage Heart is fine, but you can corrupt it too. Whoa. Like, you could even click that with Exalt. You can literally click that with Exalt. Oh, alright, so you're using double claws, alright. The taming is cool. You know, your helmet could be better, but it could be worse. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ooh. Alright, so Socketed Projectile, that's alright. Not that bad, to be honest. Let me see your tree. So you're not using our reflexes. I would probably go for Disciple of Unyielding. And the Exalt on Helmet, it's an option. I would probably pick Disciple of Unyielding, to be honest. It's a very good note. I'm not sure that you can even utilize lethality at that point. I'm not sure that you need a second pierce to intelligence. Instead of dexterity, I would pick frenzy charge duration as there. It will be easier for you. So just repeat that point. And that's crazy that you don't use intuition. It's just 2 points. I would go for intuition. That's just an amazing passive, guys. It gives you life, it gives you evasion rating, and gives you suppress. That's a very good one. They go for dexterity because they use tattoos and they like in much more endgame state than you. You're not an endgame right now. You have like literally gear from the ground that you picked on day 1. So no. You need that. You need that duration. And yeah, guys, I would go here for intuition. I would also go for weapon artistry, absolutely. And you know, maybe even aspect of the links. I'm not a big fan of aspect of the links, to be honest. But yeah, you can get 1 with nature, you can get quick step. Quick question, we only want cat skill on shield so we can socket less duration. Yeah, exactly, Sebby. You're like absolutely right. Hitting that on the nail. And wow, you know, I would probably load you in PoE, Latvanas. You deserve that. Yeah, let me just... I'm probably going to load you to PoE. Oh, hey there, Saint Totoro, how are you doing? Have you seen my new video today? That could be very helpful for you. I know that you're playing Lacerate. And wow, let me see that. So your suppress is not capped, it's like 34%. And that's insane, you're not using Inveterate. The best currently possible node, and you're not using it. That's insane. I would go like that. Fountain of Blades and Wind Up is cute, but yeah. I absolutely would go for Inviterate as fast as possible. After that, I would pick it like that, and would go for Weapon Artistry, because it's going to help you with block chance. Oh, seriously? Your mapper bought you mirror?
That's crazy, congratulations.
Whoa, congratulations! That's insane, dude! That's insane, congrats. Yeah, maybe got mirror shard today too,
I
but
got mirror
a
shard.
whole mirror?
Yeah, whole mirror is completely wood.
That's insane. You probably need to kind of marry that mapper now. Absolutely. Anyway, guys, look, we're losing 7% here, and if you drop the whole line, we lose about 21. So we can get 11 here. And it's wasting so many points. I would probably...
Oh, that's tragic. That's absolutely tragic.
Oh, seriously? So he died for your mirror? That shit is insane. Oh, you know what, Vanes? He's kinda right. The guy in game, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Oh no, it's not a mother. That's just like, well, that's a mapper. Mapper. So, yeah, I'm just like, I'm constantly yapping, so that's a little too much, and I will go like, mapper. Mapper. That's just like a Muppet.
Okay.
Probably does damage over time work the same as physical damage over time? Yes, Zalkaris. Absolutely yes. The answer is yes. And, well, it's not bad. You can pick spell suppression later. Mana flow suck. Get rid of it. Oh, you're too stupid to use your stuff then. Adjust like an intelligence on character. Oh, well, that's sad. But pick one intelligence here. Could be easier. And the rest, let me see. 3%, not really needed. So I would go like that. Oh, I can give you a link, Latvanas. I can give you a link. Just like 95. What else? Using Nightblade, not using Free Call and Strike. You need to take like 10% chance to get a frenzy charge when you hit your marked enemy. That's going to give you much better uptime of frenzy charges. Yeah, I would absolutely pick that. Instant leech is necessary, always pick instant leech. You will feel much better with instant leech. That's like 1 point. You will feel much better. Yeah, that's just like level 97. That's probably a little too much. That's probably a little too much. You also probably can take bravery for life here. And that could be a little better than what you have right now. So you can just lose 15 here from lethality. Between some points, you know, alright, let's just do that. So I think it could be much better like that. Then 6 here, and 6 here. We will just need to compensate for the damage that we lost. And it's not too hard. Effect of marks, guys, is just like very important. Very important, because effect of marks is going to give you additional projectile. Yeah, that's absolutely a very important part. Yeah, we lost some damage, but that's understandable. Consider to be repeat better. And 8% here is probably worth it. The rest, well, the rest is kinda alright. Yeah, I would probably stop on something like that. I'm not sure you need that much piercing. I'm absolutely not sure that you need that much piercing. Yeah, that one is not bad. And perfectly you need to get rid of... What is even eating your intelligence? Oh, seriously, the claw. You can just repeat the claw thing, so to save some intelligence in the process. What is my experience with Wildwood? That's an interesting question. I don't think Wildwood is good anymore. I don't think it's good anymore. I think it's pretty much mediocre. And hey, Fubak, thank you very much for subscribing. That's like really appreciated. Also, here is the link. Here's the link. Take it out, guys. Oh, Nemi, you know, I have a question. Why don't have a next book?
Oh, because it's not created.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, which months are next? Because I don't really know.
I have no fucking idea, but I want the next book. I want something, I don't know, which color? Oh, thank you very much, Latvanas. That's appreciated. And I think I did my job on there. And I'm moving back to the game, everybody. For me, it's slow map badly, but I don't feel like pumping content. Yeah, exactly, you know, Mortimer, I think it kinda sucks. Yeah, I'm going to be like absolutely honest on that. I think it kinda sucks. Maybe a little, maybe not a little, but that's pretty much it. Alright. So... I would probably need... Oh, this shit is insane. Let's run that, everybody. Let's run that. Let's run that again. Let's run that again. And we will see how much options we would have. You know, I really want to add one more Titanic Scarab of Treasure. Let me risk it a little. Can you please check mine that I've sent? Oh, I'm sorry, Access. I probably missed that. Drop me a link again. And hey, Leaf, take all. Thank you very much for following. Yeah, sometimes I can miss that part. What kind of mods do you avoid on the build for maps? Like I avoid less block and I avoid feather reflection. Also, no recovery. So yeah, Access, could you please drop me a link again? Yeah, that's fine. I think I just missed your part. Alright. Let me see what do you have in there. You have life and mana leech, you don't need Slither Pinch.
Yeah. All good.
Change Slither Pinch. You think this build can work in hardcore? Yeah, absolutely. But please use determination. But please use determination on hardcore Lift Echo. If you're going to play hardcore, use determination. Also go get Unwavering Stance. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to work just fine. Jack is cool. Change Slither Pinch. You can get better Shell. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I mentioned. Garthar, so less recovery is all good. We will have no mana with less recovery. And, whoa, that's a nice helmet. That's fine. Are all implicits on your items? You don't have implicits, are all implicits. A lot of life, so I think your life is decent. Well, you know, it's not bad. Your build is kind of fine. You need implicits, and that's pretty much it. Otherwise, you're doing good. Bad tincture. Roll on tincture physical damage multiplier. Multiplier is important, not melee weapon attack speed. You don't need attack speed. Yeah, exactly, Lift Echo. You need to invest in that. I plan on grinding to buy the top end build guide you posted. Can't wait to try it. Oh, you know, Pogden? Make sure you've seen the last video that I posted today. That's a very nice video when I'm showcasing how you can save money while you're transitioning from mid-game to end-game. Check it out, maybe it can be helpful. Can I post you a shield? It got open pre and open suffix. Should I beastcraft and craft life, right? Let me quickly see that. Yeah. You're right. So what else? What else? Let me see your build. You need to take the basic dual socket access. That's just 1 point, but it's worth it. You don't have reslap, so you can take faster bleeding instead of duration here. So just faster instead of duration. You know, I think it looks alright, Sebi. You can try to craft it. If it will fail, you can pretty much reroll it later on. To be honest, you can drop Slaughter access. You can drop Slaughter and go for Cluster Jewel here, as I showcase in my latest videos. Well, in theory, I don't really think it can fail properly, Sebi. Like, just bad crafting, that's pretty much it. Oh, that's alright, Pegdon, don't worry about it. Alright, so... what else? Not a lot of other changes. You can drop the Tsudo if you want and pick 3 points into as a mountain. Just pick block mastery to cap your block. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. You don't need mana flows anymore. Yeah, it will be capped too, but you will save points. I'm just showcasing how you can save points. Get rid of mana flows. Mana flows sucks. You don't need it anymore, just like the start. And go take dirty techniques instead, so that's your next progress part. You also don't really need steel skin, you have a lot of armor, go get Mountain Shell. And use Maim instead of melee physical damage. Maim. So you will get more damage. The rest is working. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The rest is working just fine. Alright guys, let's run one more map. That approach will be a little crazy. They're paying more for it. Oh, what's up is a short story, Mortimer. Oh, no issue at all. Feel free to ask, guys. Oh, not bad. Yeah, feel free to tell us the short story. I'm interested.
What were the buffs though? You rolled. The question is, what did you roll that?
And hey, Pegdon, sorry for all the question, but is Uber Sirius viable with the build? Yeah, absolutely, Pegdon. He's pretty easy. You can kill Uber Cyrus, that's not an issue. And don't hesitate to ask. And yeah, guys, let me go. Whoa, that's been fast. Look at that.
Whoa, there's so many of them.
You know, for some reason, they're not really receiving a lot of damage. Oh, chance to avoid bleeding.
Really?
Oh, guys, yeah, I fucked up that map. They're not receiving damage because they have almost 100% chance to avoid bleeding.
Well, it's gonna be a long map.
So that's what happens, guys. Alright, re-enter died again. VTF enter 3 times. I read more. Oh, seriously? How the fuck that happened?
Ooh, minus 120.
Yeah, that shit is absolutely insane,
I mean,
man.
you're getting. Ooh, you know, guys, if you are rolling like less area of effect and you have like your skill is AoE, you can deal damage. For example, in the previous league, we noticed that with it in tier 17 because they were like overbuffing, and essentially any AoE build that rolled like less area of effect couldn't play because you would deal 0 damage because your area would be virtually 0. Or like maybe 1 pixel.
Oh, it will be less. That's an issue. It's not even 0, it's just like... I think it goes negative.
Maybe.
Yeah, GGG has that stuff on game and it goes negative.
Could be.
Oh, that's cool, Aquanas. Oh, that's a very nice shield. That's a very nice shield. It could be better, but it's alright. It's alright. I think the shield will do. Yeah, I think that's a very funny part. When you can literally suicide your character. Hey guys, I'm not sure I can even properly do that, but wow.
You know, my character literally commits suicide when there's less armor in the map. The game literally states this.
It literally states this.
Yeah, like if the helmet procs, it says like character name something something, like I don't know.
Yeah, I got the
I
idea.
don't remember the exact wording.
And you know guys, it's funny, but I can even do the map with 87% to avoid bleeding. Because at some point I'm going to bleed, and when I'm going to bleed them, well, they're going to die. That's how it works. But that's annoying. As you can see, it's like very long and not that fun and flashy. Alright. What stat should I go for on the belt adjustment for DPS? You can go for DPS again, just make sure you have life on there. And whoa guys, you know, I think that's funny. I think that's funny.
What exactly?
Oh, how it's working, that I can bleed them fast enough, but after some time I can.
Really?
Also, uniques are dropping crazy amount of gold, everybody. If not for my gold strategy, that's pretty much how I should farm gold, probably. Alright. Also, Alva. You know, I heard so many good words about Alva, but for me, guys, when I tried Alva, it's not good. I know. Maybe I'm just kinda unlucky. I think my build is having hard time with Burning Ground. Did you drop Garrow and took Aberrath instead in Pantheon? No. No, I still have Garrow. Here it is. Yeah, I'm just showcasing. I just have a pretty decent regeneration. That's pretty much it. Yeah, also leech constantly. I can ignore Burning Ground like completely. You're using a large cluster not for damage and mostly for quality of life. So the whole idea of big cluster is just like quality of life. So you will feel much better. Like by far better. Alright. Would you need Siege and Vice? Do you good with some? No, 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 no. Just like normal Siege and Vice, you need life on there. And you know, I think that part is very funny. I can't even loot that. I can't even loot. That's a big issue. I can't even loot that properly. So my inventory is full, and I don't need to go out. No, medium ones are for damage. Medium ones are for damage. And yeah, you know, guys, I think I need to stop looting bad items.
What's a bad item? Oh, you mean uniques?
Oh, like not just uniques, everything which is not perfect. Oh, I forgot the punishment. I've been playing without punishment. What mods do we want on our Beast Jewel? Mostly life and physical. So any physical mods and life. And yeah, you know what I else wanted to ask? Hey Saint Tutora, what are you going to buy with your mirror? That's been just like my big question. Hey guys, I'm rejoining the map. Yeah, chance is not that high. Alright. Reduce defenses per frenzy charge is going to decimate me completely. Don't pick such altars, guys. Yeah, if you have a choice, any kind of choice. I'm thinking between weapon or frenzy ring. You can go for frenzy rings, that's for sure. You will probably need to craft it, but it's going to only go up. Also look into weapons as well. Frenzy ring is going to give you both durability and damage, so it's a no-brainer, man. It's a no-brainer. And yeah, tell me if you will need any kind of advice in that regard. I'm pretty happy for you, man, that you dropped it. That's awesome, to be honest. Congratulations. Especially since you dropped it in League Mechanic and Mapper bought it to you.
Eight decks.
And yeah, I think Nunar answered that pretty good. 80 decks? What's that?
Like from one map.
80. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So Nemi here is using my farming strategy with stack decks, and well, she's farming like 80 decks per map.
Yeah, like today, the biggest one that I got was 87. That's completely crazy. It's literally, I think it's almost a divine. Like very close to it.
Yeah, that's like very nice. And 120 no more yet. Well, yeah, I think you're right, Mortimer. And yeah, when you stop attacking, your build, like my build is doing less DMG, and that's alright. Max friendly charge on glove is synth. It could be synth, it could be just bonus for influence. You can get one from influence, or you can get one from synthesize part. I think synthesize is better because it's not going to lock the mod. So I generally prefer synthesize myself. Oh, seriously guys, I'm not sure. Where is the last monster? What? And hey, Packdown, thank you very much for following, dude. That's appreciated. Thank you for joining us on Twitch as well. Alright, I'm just going out of that map. Oh, that map been so annoying. Alright. Second wind support. Is it like tier 1? No, it's tier 2. Tier 2 sucks. Yeah, that's sad, everybody. I think I'm a little unlucky in that regard. No problem, been really enjoying the videos and streams. Oh, that's cool, man. That's absolutely cool. You can watch us whenever you want, so they're like perfectly alright with people who watch us on Twitch or only not on Twitch. And let me join the King's March, and I will reroll my guys a few times. Yeah, I had a few interesting ideas for it, so I'll just reroll my guys. And roll. Oh, that's disenchanting level 10, but unfortunately he has mapping level 7, so no.
I don't honestly don't need disenchanters to be high level. They're just disassembling everything in an instance. They're too efficient.
Oh, they're just like smelting level 10. Yeah, I'm hiring that dude. Mapping level 9. Oh, I think I'm hiring it too. And farming level 9. And mining level 9. Wow, that's a lot. And hey Josh, I have a question about throwing gas. Is it possible to change the annoyance when it's corrupted? Well, in theory, yeah. You can just pay corrupted oil and change the annoyance.
Yeah, the problem is the corrupted oil, if I remember correctly, costs
A
quite
lot.
a lot. Yeah, it's usually pretty expensive. So that's why some strangle gasps are cheaper. Because you will need to use, I think it's called tainted oil or something. So check how much it is on the market at the moment. Because that's essentially what you will have to pay. So theoretically you can, but it will cost you pretty much the same as if you would buy a non-corrupted strangle gasp.
Yeah, I also have like a smelter guy and another smelter guy. I just want smelters to work faster, generally. I have so many of them level 10. So +2. Yeah, that one is going to do very soon. That one going to do. How did you find a girlfriend interested in PoE? Well, I mean, I think she's been my girlfriend before we kind of started to play PoE.
Yeah,
and we're playing PoE.
That's the problem.
And yeah, we're playing PoE together for 10 years. And that's pretty much how it works. So I can give you a secret potion in there. Because there's none. But well, oh, I will take it as a compliment. And George, yeah, that's just like perfect. Don't worry about it. Feel free to ask if you have more questions. Oh, don't worry, man. You'll get girlfriend when you like older. Even if you're 40 right now, still like older. And that's strange. I don't have a single person or a Kalguur.
You know, at some point I just checked the mines and I realized that I have fired all of them. And
Seriously?
no one was mining ore at all. And I was like, why is my ore not going up? I was confused, but then yeah, I kind of fired them all.
Seriously, you're fucking evil. You fired them all?
Yeah, I fired them all because I didn't want to pay. I was trying to save because I wasn't playing much, and I think I fired them and I forgot to put them back.
Yeah, I think exactly like that, Sabi. Exactly like that. When you get older, but how older? That's the right question. That's the right question that you need to ask. Like, how older? How many years older? Oh, don't worry, man. It's definitely not over. Like, I'm just a little younger than you, so. Oh, that's absolutely fine. And yeah, guys, I think we figured that part out here. Let's go out. Oh, seriously. I would be happy to be a zoomer, to be honest. It would be so cool if I would lose, like, I don't know, 10 years. It's so nice. I think I felt better 10 years ago. Or not. I'm
Yeah.
feeling pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, you did feel better.
Oh, you really think so? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, for fucking sake. You're going to roast me now, right?
Yeah, you weren't constantly complaining about back pain, that's for sure.
Oh, I don't have a lot of back pain now, too. I think I've been complaining about back pain, like, from 16.
Okay.
Hey, guys, I prefer to sit like XQC sometimes. Not always, but from time to time.
Gamer shrimp. That's the pose that
Oh, seriously? It's called seriously? Is there
Yeah,
just
I
like a name?
I just came up with it.
Oh, wow. Fuck that shit.
And that's
Alright.
great.
So, well, I think that farm is kind of working, guys. I think that farm is kind of working. Let's test more farm. So I had another idea that I wanted to use for breach. Just a dedicated and completely professional, just like a breach farm. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how well it would work.
Oh, you know what? Attack speed is cool.
And I listened to you and exalted the ring and got tier 1 attack speed. Exactly, Latvana, that's what you should do. I couldn't propose with that ring at that point. Oh, you need to. I do have more questions. So with Rockage Boost, does it even matter anymore whenever you generate charges or not? Could you explain what the count and scan and full charges means exactly? I think maybe you can do that.
Okay, let me read the question. I'm in the ritual. Give me like a minute because I need to complete the ritual.
I'm going to leave it to Nemi. She will answer that question
I'll
perfectly.
explain that. It's okay. I just need to complete the ritual.
Yeah, she pretty much she knows her stuff. Alright, so
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure about Delirium.
Yeah, so look, Countess having full charges basically means that if there is an effect that takes into account whether you have charges or not, it will count as yes. So for example, you have a helmet that gives you, if I remember correctly, like damage over time per
Yeah,
multiplier per frenzy charge, right? So, and your maximum frenzy charges is, let's say, like 9, right? So it counts as if you have 9 charges. So you are getting multiplier equal to as if you had maximum frenzy charges. That used to be different. They just changed that, and it's confusing the hell out of people. So that's a totally legit question. But basically, like anything that calculates whether you have charges or not, also you're getting all the bonuses from frenzy charges. So you're getting attack speed, you're getting damage, and that's really good. So you don't need to generate them anymore. Just everything is like, you technically have frenzy charges, you just cannot spend them. That's what's happening. They're like locked in place or something.
You're getting those bonuses, Nunar, you just have them.
Yeah, the same, yep. You just have them. Like, consider like for anything that counts, whether you have charges or not, you always have them. In the build, Ron is also using Alicia that gives you access to other type of charges. That's not Frenzy. And this is Affliction with the Alicia belt.
Yeah, here it is. So a minimum frenzy instead of minimum affliction, maximum instead of affliction, again affliction charges instead of frenzy.
And those charges you actually need to generate. That's why we're using Feral Sphere, and you need to generate frenzy charges to receive affliction charges. It's a bit complicated because you don't really need to generate frenzy charges, you're just getting all the buffs from them. But for affliction, you actually need to generate frenzy, and then they will get converted. So, yeah, that's a clusterfuck of a situation, but it works really well.
Just booty doing trade, so to fix my build. Was aspect of the cat okay on ring instead of shield? No, you need it on shield. Yeah, like, quick question, quick answer.
Yeah, and you know, exactly. So basically, what they did with that change, which was 2 leagues ago, they wanted to not let discharge builds be strong, essentially, because they could, before that, they could just spend and receive bonuses for charges. They didn't want to do that.
Yeah, they wanted to stop them completely from doing that.
Yeah, because as far as I remember, before that, it was like you were considered you had all charges equal to maximum when you were stationary, and they changed that to like you always have that, but you can spend them basically. So this is the countermeasure to discharge builds.
And most of the time it should work, so... Yeah, you shouldn't worry about it too much.
Hey Aiden, are you using minus mana cost on your rings to decrease the lacerate cost? Because Ron is using like 2 of them, if I remember.
Yeah, you need to check your tree, and you also need to check your rings, your jewelry, and stuff like that. Minus 20 mana cost right now, and 14 life. Don't forget to choose a life mastery when 15% of cost will go to life. That's a very important part for it. Yeah, you can improve it. You can improve it like to -8. And hey Josh, that's why you need furrows. Yeah, exactly. I talk about that. Look, for you, have you watched the video that I did today? Like today's video about how you can save currency. It's just 9 minutes long, so if you can go and watch it, it could help you to save some currency. You probably don't really need Triangle Gasp right now, and you can save some currency on furrows.
That is if you're on a slightly tighter budget than what the build.
Yeah, then what's my budget is.
Yeah, exactly. So because yeah, we did that today.
Check it out. That's a very good one.
There's several things that you can downgrade a little bit. You won't lose much, but you will be able to save money on that.
Yeah, check it out. And if you have questions after that, don't hesitate. You can always hit us there. Alright, so you know that threat is not really looking bad because it costs almost nothing to write them up. Oh, that's another Chula. I think that's nice. Yeah, I think that's nice. So Yeah, a little more splinters here and there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, I think that stuff is overall working. It's not too bad. What annoy do you recommend for Batch the Brotherhood budget amulet? Yeah, you missed it in the video. I talk about that. +1 to frenzy charge. I recommend that. It's not too bad, to be honest. Alright. Oh, you know, I'm not annoyed of anybody. I'm perfectly fine with answering questions. Like, I'm constantly answering questions about my... I think it's fine. I think it's fine. You're getting, like, more proficient in PoE, and when you will drop, like, a mirror, like Saint Toro, I hope you will not forget good old Ron. I think my build right now costs half a mirror anyway.
Now, if you start selling all those items, it will be the same as when you did Dark Pact. But with Dark Pact, it was more apparent because you were the only person who was playing that, and it was a very unique build. And when you were selling items, like people who were buying them were literally following your stuff. That was cool.
Oh, I think right now most of the people are following my version of Zizarons one. Some people are playing Riparians, but that's pretty much it. There's not a lot of more people who did that.
You know what I was trying to say is that the items for Jack Packs were just very unique. Like not any other build used that. That's what I was trying to say. With like Lacerate, you need physical access, you need bleed. Like there are lots of builds like that, not just Lacerate.
Not like a lot, but yeah, some definitely.
Because I remember like the weird gloves that you needed a lot of energy shield and health on. Like seriously, no one was pushing for that shit. And every person who was buying your old stuff was actually following the build.
Oh, another Chula, guys. I would say I'm kinda lucky. Hmm. Oh, that's definitely not bad. Could be better, but definitely not bad. I think too many of basic breaches. And hey, PGL, thank you very much for following, dude. That's appreciated.
Is Maloney worth anything these days?
I have not a single fucking
Yeah,
idea.
check on it.
Alright. And hi, just swapped following your new video and went for normal on road. Should I buy the Watcher's Eye with physical with Sprite or just put a live dot jewel? That depends on Watcher's Eye price. If you can get Watcher's Eye for like cheap, you definitely need to do that. If you can get it for cheap, well, to be honest, it will be alright. Hmm. So overall, it just depends on the price. Also, guys, 2 monsters. I think I finished that one.
Check Maloney.
Well, that's not bad. Look, that's not bad. I received about 70 chaoses right now, guys. 70 chaoses per one map, 15 chaoses drop to the guild. So 70 chaoses per one map. And then 11 more, which is very good, So that's about 90 chaoses per one map. For zero investment. We need to keep that in mind. Investment is literally zero.
So, zero? Completely?
Oh, not just like completely zero. To be honest, that's about 8 chaoses. But that's just like very small. We just need to keep that in mind. So that's just like very small. So it's very low investment at the current moment. And I can't even say that I've been lucky. I would even say I've been unlucky. What gives the build the most added damage? What is most important? Royal Cash is the most important. So yeah, just talking about the loot, like 70 Chilo Splinters, Soul, Tails, Bridgestone, and Splinter of Ulneto, not a lot. So that's almost 100 Kelsos per a map that costed like 10, which is very good, and you can complete it in like 6 minutes. It's also not too long. So you know, it's a pretty worthy farm. Right now, guys, I'm pretty happy with that one. Alright, so let me see. Yeah, let me see what I can do. You change your Act Mastery? No, not really. Why should I change it? A little less merging radius could be interesting too. So guys, I'm just testing a complete breach strategy. Just like basic breach. I think it's been working better than I expected. Oh well, yeah, that's interesting, I changed it at some point when blade dealing damage faster became better. Alright. So yeah, guys, let's try to add one, let me call it one, different scarab. Like one different scarab. That I currently don't have, and I will need to go and buy it. That's the moment that I probably hate the most.
Yeah, you know, guys, the best thing about the currency exchange market is that if you need chaoses, it's very easy to sell divines for even more than you are selling it on the regular market. This is so nice. Like, you can sell your divine, like, maybe 5 or even 8 chaos for 5 or 8 chaoses more than you would if you would be just using the normal trade. That's huge. I mean, it's not like it's super huge, but if you have a lot of divines, yeah, then that's obviously huge.
Which scarabs do I need? Like, I need scarabs of snares for breach. I will test double splintering and I will test resonant cascade now. I think double splintering probably is going to be the best. The question is what the boss is going to drop. He's been dropping 9. He's been dropping 9, guys. Let's keep 9 in mind, alright? So let's just keep 9 in mind. And that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. So let's do another test. And right now, let's keep 9 in mind. Let's just think about that. We have 9, and that's pretty much it. Alright, let's go. Let's go, everybody. Oh, thank you, Feathers. I'm not going to miss that part. Don't worry, I'm keeping 9 in mind already. So, boss been dropping 9. That's a very interesting part. Like, very interesting. So, here's the boss. And now it's fucking dropping 11.
Wow, that's huge. That's a lot.
Well, that's working, I would say. It could be a little better even. But I'm not sure how good is that. Like, compared, what do you think, guys?
What have you replaced?
It's still at about 20%. Well, that's interesting, but it could be better. It could be better. I'm definitely going to test it. I'm actually farming Harvey now, and the build feels great. Yeah, exactly. I'm way too late. There was streams yesterday. No call. There been no stream yesterday, and we skipped it because I did 2 videos in a day, and I've been so fucking tired. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. That's it. And hey, Fox Frame, thank you very much for following. That's appreciated, man. So yeah, no stream yesterday like at all. But today we have one, and I think tomorrow there will be earlier one. I always kind of focus on that part.
Yeah, also.
Well, yeah, that's just like me copying. But I did a very nice. And hey, Cab, thank you very much for following. Check out my farming strategies. That's been absolutely amazing for a very long time. And even a huge video for like 100k views never killed that.
Usually it doesn't happen like that, but this time, that's one is special. I mean, I'm still running this. It's so good.
Oh, that's alright, don't worry, Cold. Thank you very much for joining us. Have you seen the video that I did today? Because I did a very nice video for Lacerate players, how to explain like how that it could be easier.
Yeah, like cheaper alternatives.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing Harbinger video, don't worry. I'm going to do other strategy farm video. Oh, hey Toby, how are you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, well, we are doing nice ourselves. And yeah, we're together today, as it always should be. Thank you, Navy, for joining us. Yeah, Navy been out the last stream.
Yeah.
And then she went to sleep early. I streamed alone. And you know, guys, I feel a little, well, lonely in that regard. But I have all of you, so that's fine. Thank you. Thank you for watching me, because otherwise I would definitely feel lonely. And you know, guys, I have wrist pain out of just clicking. Oh, you quit PoE, why so, Toby? What happened? Have you dropped like triple mirror in a day and you're like, well, I'm finished that fucking game, goodbye?
Like I won.
Yeah, so just like I won. That's it. I followed the tips and somehow got strong as hell. Oh, that's cool, Outrunners. That's just like very nice. I'm pretty happy for you, and I'm like very happy that shit is working. You know, I'm not sure. I'm dropping so many basic divination cards. But I came to say thank you for the guides. It was a lot of fun. One of the best league starters that you had. Oh, that's alright. Don't worry, man. Hope you will enjoy my other content as well. Or my later PoE content. That's appreciated. Oh, you wanted to play Diablo 4? You know, to be honest, I wanted to play it too, but they fucked it up so bad that no. Maybe next season. Maybe next season. Yeah, guys, I'm very sad about that whole situation with D4. That situation sucks, but, well, they want to pick a fucking war. And I can't understand why. I'm like a positive person, I always protected them. People who's watching me a lot, they pretty much know that I always been very nice to D4 developers. Even they fucking fucked up so bad that, well, everybody was shitting on them. And they deserve that. That's cool that you enjoyed, Toby, but to be honest, that time of start is insane. And they also did a pay-to-win thingy when you can pay for leveling faster. That's been an overlook, and whoa, that shit is so bad. Yeah, I heard a few parts about what they have currently in D4, and that's sad, guys. Absolutely sad. Oh, you know, to be honest, it feels like they are picking a war. Just imagine, they decided to announce their DLC in the same day when PoE was announced in the league. The same day. Not 1 day later, not 2 days later, not half day later. Exactly the same day.
It was 2 hours before PoE stream.
Literally
and PoE stream was scheduled like years ago. And they announced their stuff like maybe a week before. So it's not like it was planned and they decided it was an accident. No, it was a deliberate idea to do that.
Yeah, they kinda did it on fucking purpose, guys. And they did it absolutely on purpose. I'm not kidding, they did it on purpose.
That's so pathetic, honestly. Like, no respect to this.
And I don't know, guys. I'm always a positive person and I always protected them when people shitted on them, but that's a horrible decision. Just like a horrible one. It's not good. It's not good for them. It's not good for their company. It's not good for players. Look, I would happily play PoE and then I would play D4. So I would happily play 2 games. But they decided to start their season exactly so close to PoE to pretty much damage it. And I don't know, guys. That's not right in my opinion. Yeah, like, I'm staying in PoE. That's what I see right now. I will be happy to play D4 later on. I'm not a D4 hater, to be honest. Diablo 4 is less punishing if you fall behind on currency. To be honest, you can't even imagine how punishing D4. Crazy items can give you so much power. If you can get them early on. So much power. When we had a race, what was that? Just like a... How's that place called that I farmed? I forgot the word.
Pete?
Yeah, they had a pit race, and whoa, that shit was crazy. Tell me one good decision the company did in the last 10 years. Decided to do D4. I think it's a good decision. They made a lot of money with that. I think it's a good decision.
Yeah, from the business perspective.
Yeah,
it was
now
like,
they need to do D5. Then D6. Then what about D7? What do you think about D10? Don't you think D10, DX? Oh fuck, I came up with this crazy idea, I need to write to Blizzard DX. That even sounds retarded. Okay, for all D20, I really like that shit. Oh, give me like a second, I will read the comments. Diablo 4 is less punishing. You know, Toby, yeah, kind of. But you still can get a lot of ahead with good items. I just switched to your budget and game built in PoE coming from Blood Magica, tripled the DMG. Yeah, exactly, Sebby, that's how it should be. Can't wait for the remind me of Epic Games. It's like COD. To be someone who creates builds on PoE, you have to be a genius. Oh, thank you, I'm a genius. I create stuff for D4 too. Like, genuinely, I'm not a D4 hater, guys. I'm playing D4 sometimes. But, well, they're picking a war with PoE right here. And I can't support that. That's a shitty move. That's just like absolutely. And if I ever would have a chance to talk to whoever can Like, oh, who's the lead in D4 right now? Who's even leading D4? I don't know. I would happily say that to their fucking faces. That's a horrible decision in my opinion. That's literally a war. I don't know why you would need to do that. We can play different RPGs. RPGs can coexist. I don't know why you need to force it and go like, well, fuck that shit. And yeah, you know, EGS did a very strange thingy too, Garthar. I can agree about that. Yeah, kind of. But you know, when I'm doing D4 builds, people are constantly asking me questions too. They're constantly asking me questions, so I think for me, yeah, it's kind of similar. Like, why you're picking that or not picking that? Did I play Last Epoch? Yeah, I'm playing Last Epoch. I also did a lot of Last Epoch videos. I'm playing all RPGs, guys. All RPGs. And I also dream about doing Elden Ring videos too. Would you watch Elden Ring stuff for me? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I really like Dark Souls games. That's one of my big favorites. I'm a big fan, to be honest. I'm playing from like Demon Souls. And yeah, I played Last Epoch. I did Last Epoch build videos. And other videos too about Last Epoch. You can check them on my channel. Oh, you know, guys, I also had videos that nobody watches. I also have a video on my channel that nobody watches. That's just like a video about no rest for the weekend. That's a video that officially nobody watched. I think 300 people watched that. That's a very small number. It's still pretty nice, but compared to my other videos, that's a very small number. What is exceptionally good with PoE is that there's a really choice one build. Yeah, I can agree. Also, what build are you playing, Toby? Like, in D4, what build you picked? Oh, you know, I don't think Ellie is that bad. I don't think it's that bad. But it definitely has issues and it's kind of not developed enough. I can feel like people are losing interest to it very fast. And they just don't want to play it anymore. And that's a big issue for them. They can't keep the interest out of audience, and that's a big issue. Leveling with firewalls, that's awesome. Oh, you know I hated Bolson. I never did the content for it. I tried to play it. I played it for a week, and then I kind of deleted it completely from my PC. That shit sucked. I think it's much worse than Last Epoch. I liked Last Epoch much more. Bolton just sucked. It's been a very, very not a good game, like completely. I know that some content creators, yeah, I don't want to name names, but pretty much shield heavily for Wilson, and some of them been paid for it. But whoa, no, that shit is bad. That shit is bad. I'm not going to push that part. By far, Wilson sucked so bad. I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know, guys. It's been just like this guessing in the process. Did you ever play Diablo 4? Yeah, exactly. I played Diablo 4 when it released. I'm an old
Diablo
dude.
2.
Oh, I'm sorry, like Diablo 2. Yeah, I played Diablo 2 when it released. I'm an old dude. I also replayed it when they remastered it, and I like it still. It's a very nice game. It's not balanced like fucking at all, but it's still a very nice game. Farming runes, creating rune worlds, I'm a fan. I think it's nice. And I really like PoE being heavily copying that part. Diablo 2 Origins is my favorite game of all time. Oh, you know, I like it too. I wouldn't call it my favorite game of all time, but I honestly think it's a very good game. I honestly think it's a very good game, guys. Oh yeah, I played Warframe, and I'm a big fan of Warframe. I like the story. I think the story is very cool, and that just like had a cool, fantastic vibe. And I played, like, I really like the gameplay too. The only stuff that I don't like, it's pretty much horrible fucking time logs. Oh, Nemi, you can give your opinions too about everything.
I did play that.
we always play together. So if I played any game, Nemi played it too. We're always playing together. So if I play like Div 2, Nemi played that as well. So same with Warframe, just like absolutely always. Oh, mainly for nostalgia. I can agree to be a lot of nostalgia there. But I'm not a big nostalgia fan. I'm trying to live in the future, not in the past. And, well, that's it about me. That's it about me.
Oh, they have a pretty fun trading system. Like it's not really a trading system. It's more like third-party websites, but it's really cool.
Yeah, trading
would-
for Platinum will always been my fun part.
Yeah. It's pretty cool that you can do it. Pretty similar to PoE in that part.
But it's free.
It's more free than PoE.
Yeah, so in PoE you need to pay to trade, and that could be a little not good, to be honest. That's not the harder for me to protect because, well, I'm like a PoE content creator, so I constantly need to stay on my toes and pretty much explain why the shit like that is fine. So, my idea. My main issue is Warframe. The developers don't know how to make interesting difficulty. They throw fired health bars at you and make it about hell instead of adding challenging interesting mechanics. Yeah, you're kinda right.
It's also, you should also consider that Warframe, unlike PoE, is always in standard, so they don't have seasons. For example, in PoE, like imagine if you would be playing standard right now. I mean, for the like 2000 time, you would be killing Maeve and just on the same build. It would be boring as fuck. And seasons are really, like leagues, seasons, they're really helping PoE and ARPGs because it still feels fresh because there are some updates. And you're also rebuilding from the ground up. So you need to farm, you need to save up currency, you need to create builds. So that feels better. And Warframe is really suffering because they are just always standard. There's no seasons.
And yeah, I also want to say, Toby, that you're like perfectly right about that. Absolutely, I can agree with this. I would say preach. And yeah, guys, you know I would like to discuss different RPGs, even if you're playing not like not some particular game at the moment. So if you have any D4 questions or D2 questions or stuff like that, don't hesitate, to be honest, just ask me. I think that's always a fun discussion, guys. And yeah, you know, guys, that's fun that a lot of people play different RPGs and close to RPGs games.
I know Warframe is really close to an RPG. If they had seasons, it would be a...
Yeah, it would be RPG, to be honest,
it
at
would be
that
a
point.
third-person RPG.
Oh, you know, I don't think they have a big combat. They have a crazy variety of very cool weapons. Crazy variety. And that makes combat fun, because you can always change your weapons and pick unusual ones. So I think that was what saving their combat for me. I wouldn't call it bad, to be honest. It's even better in PoE because you can just respec on the fly. So respecing your character is taking seconds. And I think it's a very fun approach, to be honest. I can agree in terms of the difficulty, but I don't really think it's shallow. Yeah, I'm not taking that. And that's sad, to be honest. I would like to... yeah, you're right. You're right. I wouldn't call their combat completely amazing, to be honest. But it's, like, definitely not shallow for me. Hello, Kedic. One question. Oh, you can ask as many questions as you want, man. There's no limit. It's not like we're limiting anybody. In PUB, I click the same boxes as you, and I only have 1 million DPS. And I'm missing something. You say 400k hit DPS minus... Well, I mean, yeah, you're probably missing a lot of different items. Are you checking my endgame build, or which exactly? Are you sure that your config is the same? Oh, to be honest, I don't like like, how do I read that?
Neo?
Yeah, I don't really like Neo. I think Neo is not a very good game. It's just like mediocre. And I don't think they have a very good combat too. The system is very not complicated. I literally finished Neo on highest difficulty just by face rolling in one stance. And it's always worked for me. Because, well, you can just dodge. That's it. So, not a lot of stuff to think about. I would say their combat system is more complicated than Warframe. Well, yeah, I mean, they're both living in Paris. So, they're kind of sitting next to each other.
No,
Yeah, I can do that. I can pinch Nemi here.
Yeah, some people think that I'm on Discord or something, and they are asking like, can I join your Discord server like to chat? And we're like, well, we're actually in the same room. We're not using Discord, dude.
You know, Toby, I can kill literally everything, including all Uber bosses. Literally everything. I don't think there's a single thing that I can't kill with my build at its current state. And yeah, you know, guys, I'm lagging as hell in there. What's even happening? What's even happening? Like, what? And alright, I feel Neo, Claw Fist, Switchglaive is the best combat and action games in the last decade or so. You know, I would disagree, to be honest. I'm not sure about Lost Ark. I never played that a lot, so I don't have an opinion. Maybe you're right. And about Neo, I honestly liked almost any From Software game more. You can pick like Elden Ring, you can pick Dark Souls 3, you can pick, I think Dark Souls 1 will be a little too old. And they had a very strange combat
what
there.
about Giant? No, Giant.
Oh, you know, I disagree with that. I think that combat feels fun because it's working around the weapons. And making strange weapons kinda click, it's a very important part. For example, Bloodborne had completely amazing combat that forced you to be aggressive, that forced you to stay on your toes, that forced you to constantly attack and to prepare for the attack. I think that part, Bloodborne, being completely amazing. Oh, thank you very much, Toby. Feel free to join us later on, and I hope your default journey will be very good. Oh, no, I think that whole system is good in my opinion. Just like the whole system is good in my opinion. Just because, you know, I think it's working. It has a lot of variety, a lot of unusual picks, and it feels fun. So it feels hard, because you constantly need to keep a lot of stuff in mind. And the game is much harder, especially if you talk like about Elden Ring, for example. The game is much harder than basic setup when you're just dodging and hitting. Because, for example, let's take a backstep or any jump in Spirit of War. It creates so many situations. Well, I mean, the animation is a part of it. It's a part of it when they're pretty much forcing you to take like decisions. They give you more time to pretty much calculate it. There's a frame data that creates a time when you can think about your next move. So it could feel a little clunky, but you need to just get used to it. I think that's amount of time that you will spend with it, and at some point it just clicks in your brain and it's working from that moment. But, well, I mean, maybe some people like faster combat. And yeah, I don't know a lot about Lost Ark, guys. I'm not a big fan of pay-to-win games, so I never played that a lot. I could just agree with you on that. So, no comments on Lost Ark. I played it only for a little. It felt good, but not too crazy. Just good. Well, so I think maybe it's just not for you in terms of combat. So it's just not clicking with you, and you still feel like it's funky. Because for me, it feels like I can understand why they're picking direct frame data in correct points, and I usually just treat it as time for thinking. So I think it's just like personal preference. I also really like how, I would say, sluggish combat feels. Completely sluggish. And I think that sluggish is a good feeling. It's a good feeling for me. Oh, to be honest, yeah, I like Secure too. I think it's just like a very good one too. I also like what they did on Elden Ring. A lot of cool Ashes of War, a lot of unrealistically nice movements, you know. I think that stuff was working. And you know, guys, I think that Scarabs that kind of speeding everything up sucks. For me, it sucks so bad. I can't, like, I don't have enough time to kill stuff. And look, my drop's like much worse. I literally lost drops based on that. Yeah, it's definitely more rewarding, but I just don't have enough clear to pretty much deal with this shit. From Elden Ring, they did manage to do a great job with Melody Light, Great Sword. Yeah, there have been a few cool items. I can't say that all items, like all weapons, are good in Elden Ring. Some of them are just like crazy as shit. But that depends. And hey, Schmeller, or Schmeller himself, Heron, is our PoE link for the new cheaper endgame build for the video today. You can use the old PoE for that Schmeller, but you will need to replay the items that I talk about in the video. So just like re-listen in the video, check out what items I'm changing, and replay them in normal PoE version. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I decided not to do a dedicated, like a separate PoE for it, because it's just like a supportive video, not something too new. And yeah, I really like what they did with combat and security. Oh, well, you know. So yeah, I think that Scarab sucks. And Digisled, yeah, I hope it makes sense. I really hope it makes sense. And well, I would say you will need to play bow build to compensate for all that speed. It's just closing too fast. Absolutely. Even if it's dropping more, I don't freaking know, guys, it's just closing too fast. I can't utilize that. Just like absolutely can. And hey, Tijislav, thank you very much for supporting, like for subscribing. That's really appreciated, dude. Yeah, we don't have subscribe button on YouTube, but we're probably going to work on that. Mortimer kinda told me that I need to do that, and well, he's probably going to be the only person who will click it. Yeah, alright, I'm killing that shit. No worries. Oh, thank you very much, man. Alright, let me... Oh, that's been fast. So 10 monsters. Then I'm not going to do ritual, to be honest. Fuck that shit. That's not working alright. And let me see what I drop. I think drop sucks like that. Absolutely. Hated every second of that change. So we don't exact same tree, but swap out Forbidden Flame and Flash. Yeah, exactly. Everything else is the same. And hey, Barion, how are you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. And let me probably buy the Scarab. Yeah, let me probably buy the Scarab because I don't have a Scarab right now. Alright. So yeah, guys, I think the best idea would probably get the Scarab and then just spawn... I'm not sure about the Breach Wall. If I'm using the Scarab, Just like very interesting. Playing your build in SF and I'm blasting through story. Act 7 right now. Oh, that's cool, man. That's absolutely awesome. And let me see if I can buy at least a few scarabs of snares. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know, 25 chaoses? So would you also recommend just using like DMG dot mods on Jewel? Yeah, exactly. Just use the normal ones with life and damage over time. Oh, for fuck's sake, can't they just sell me? How's your build going? Are you happy with it? Yeah, I'm like very happy with that. My build is doing amazing. I will probably push it even a little more, like further. Yeah, I definitely had some ideas in mind. And hey, Tarzan MB, thank you very much for following. What MB stands for?
Not bait.
Not bait. Well, alright. Only me now you need to drink.
Alright.
Yeah, that's crazy, guys. So yeah, earlier stream tomorrow too. I don't freaking know. I will just buy snares from black market.
Really? You're that desperate?
The shit is not working like at all. I need to. Yeah, let me just get my snares. I got one. Alright. So guys, let's try to use snares. Clasped hands in area guarded by rare breach monster. That's a very interesting setup. So let's try it that way. We will get additional bonuses, like that. And we will run additional breaches. I think right now that would be a very interesting approach. And yeah, Tarzan, feel free to check out the build. And if you have questions, feel free to ask. I also have an endgame version on my YouTube channel, so just check that one out. I hope it could be nice. Do you know which lab gives lacerative hemorrhage? Like any lab, but your better chance is in lab number 3, like third lab. It probably will be faster. And you know, I also had an interesting question. What other weapons you loved in Elden Ring, Garthar, compared to that you had like that opinion about clunkiness of combat? I'm pretty much interested what else you like. Reflect element, that's just like perfect, guys. I don't have elemental damage. And let me do that. Could you do an endgame version for SSF? Yeah, you can. But you will need to farm a lot of items. Probably update day 3 is your best pick. In terms of imitating that. So guys, let's see if we can compensate. I took a very, very expensive scarab. Just like for real, very expensive. And let's see if I will be able to compensate for its price. Just by standing there. Yeah, that's just like very interesting. I'm not sure. And I'm definitely going to have a wrist pain. Because there are so many little things to click. I've been thinking about not clicking so at all, but well, here we are. I like the sword spears. Oh, what do you mean, like good luck in terms of getting that part? Oh, don't worry, I think I will be able to. And even if I lose currency, I can always just do a video about that. So, you know, when you're not just playing, but also creating content, even failure it could be content, don't you think?
Yes, it could be educational. It's like what people were writing under the Delirium video. They were like, yeah, that's...
Yeah, thanks God you tried that, so we will not to try that ourselves.
Exactly.
And you know, guys, I wasn't happy with what I had in Delirium. Oh, that's alright. I like the sword spear through the Souls games. Seriously, why sword spears? I think those are good for PvP. At least it's been good for me. I'm not a big PvP player. Oh, you know, I had a similar one. I called it like Greater Bait. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. I did one video like that yesterday for about
Simulacrum.
yeah, about Simulacrum. You can check it out. I've been farming Simulacrum for like more than 10 hours.
Yeah, it was very painful.
Yeah, to pretty much confirm that shit.
Because honestly, it became apparent, I would say, try number 5.
Then it's not that good.
But yeah, but the sample size, like 5, is too small of a sample size, so you can't really come to any conclusions, even if they're obvious. I mean, you can't really say, yeah, try that. I mean, 5 tries is literally nothing. So, yeah.
So guys, check out Greater Bait on my YouTube. I really like that. I really like the name, to be honest. And yeah, you know, I never watched that video from Imperial. It's like based in cringe, but some people kind of send me messages like that I did something similar. I'm like, whoa, that's nice. That's like very nice. Well, alright. Other than sword spears, I like heavy thrusting swords, especially dual wielding them. Oh, you know, to be honest, I like the swords too, but I really enjoy daggers. And that's funny, but I'm a big bow enjoyer. I'm probably going to do an only bow run for... Yeah, for Elden Ring at some point. That one sucks, guys. We don't need that. Oh, you know... So, right now I'm pretty much came up with... a decent idea. Alright. Alright, too. So, a lot of monsters, to be honest. Leatherhood, it's not bad. Just like Heat Shiver. Oh, I have so many little rares, mostly spawning from hunts. Just like absolutely awesome every time. For now, I really like the part that give me a breach boss. Wow, that's... You know, the biggest issue with current strategies for breach guys is pretty much that you need to stop and loot all of that. That looting part is probably like the biggest issue. And most of it is not really costly, I would say, so... Spend 40 lines of investment today in Path of Exile tells me I earned 19. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad, man. What you been farming? And yeah, is Path of Exile working again? I had a lot of issues with Path of Exiles yesterday. Oh, you know, I played Dynasty Warrior, but it's been so long ago. It's been so long ago. I'm not sure if they're still doing games. They probably do, but you know. Yeah, it sounds a little more dated right now. Hey guys, there also could be an issue when I just like completely unable to roll Chiulas. D DV4 on PS2, yeah, exactly. That's been a very long time ago, guys. And I absolutely don't think snares are needed. Absolutely. Right now, I just feel like snares are not necessary for, yeah, for the farm to work, considering how much they cost. I would just focus on Chayula spamming at that point. Yeah, I can just take snap. And I'm pretty much surprised that, well, I dropped Fortunate. Alright. Hey guys, I would say Dynasty Warrior on PlayStation 2 been like very good, but it's been a long time ago. Alright, too. Hey, also, Nemi, I had a quick question, just for you. So, have you tested the stuff that I asked you to test before?
The skill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have opinion about it, right?
Yeah. Generally, I do.
Hey guys, a lot of Chio splinters. I think that's going to save the whole, yeah, the whole set. Yeah, second Fortunate. That's nothing to write home about, but it's definitely not bad. And PvP breaks for me when I try to copy items and it gave me 400k HP. Oh, that's strange. Twisted Umbrella. You can try to restart it. I played 8 and 8 Empire. Oh, that's nice. Both are pretty bad. Which all Atlas would you recommend for SSF? Do you have a good site for guys for Atlas? There's no good sites for guys for Atlas. Like, not a single one. So, for solo self-found, that depends on what you're trying to farm. But I recommend to try Breach, for example. You can just force it, so. And yeah, guys, going out. How much is his Shiva right now? 15 Kelsos? I'm corrupting it. Oh, that's shit, that never corrupted properly, Saj. So, well, that thingy paid for itself. I got about 70 chaoses from there. But there's no point to use it in my opinion. Just like absolutely guys, there's no point to use it. I could literally get the same amount without going for snaring. And that's probably the biggest reveal of today's start, guys. I don't need that. Also more currency from Fortunate. Can your build do breach a Beast Delirium combo? Yeah, exactly. It can, but there's not a lot of point. Delirium right now is kinda useless, to be honest. We can try to force Delirium in. I'm not even exactly sure what I would need to do. And Abyss is like not good. I know how to buy maps in bulk, but it's possible to sell them in bulk. Yeah. Look, you can just open your map thingy. You need to make it public, and when you will make it public, just price all items in the stash shop. That's it. So just price it like that. For example, price all the fields. So like that you will be able to sell them in bulk. In bulk, yeah. So what do you think about the skill?
I haven't played much with it.
Okay, can you just test it for a second? Like,
Yeah, I tested it for a minute.
how comfortable is that?
It's slow. It's much slower, and it
look.
costs. I can play with it right now because it costs more mana.
Oh, it also costs more mana.
Like tremendously. I can't cast. Maybe it's actually not slow. I just don't have mana. Hard to say.
Let me quickly check that part. And yeah, guys, we are going to work on Nami's build too very soon. We have some ideas for it.
Yeah, I can try playing with it, but I just the AoE is less. It can't off screen either. But it's more like around you. Overall it's okay, but the problem is the cast speed. Oh, I think the cast speed is actually quite close.
Yeah, I've been thinking about Blood Magic version for it.
Wow, that's surprising.
Oh, I think the situation with slams and mana is just like much worse because your screaming eats mana. That's a big issue.
Yeah.
And Blood Magic can literally solve it in one step.
But
So
how are you going to
if for Lacerate I think Blood Magic not good, then for slams.
Yeah, and it could be not even that. Oh, you can't use Arrogance, and you can't use Life Tap. Issue. The problem is, if you use Blood Magic, it's gonna reserve half your health.
Oh, you're not going to reserve health like at all. Just like automated cries, and that's pretty much it. And Banora, that will be free with Eternal Blessing. That could be very interesting. We'll need to think about that. Alright, so one more map test, guys. One more map test that I'm currently doing. Let's do one more massa.
The AoE is significantly less. I don't know, I think in terms of mana it's the same. I was just spamming it inside the hideout. I'm playing it right now. And I would say the course is basically the same.
Oh, not bad, guys. That corrupted kinda alright with rarity. And let me see what we can do in terms of scarves. So we'll probably go for Splintering, also for Breach Lord, And the rest 3 is probably going to be just breaches. That's it. It will make it very, very cheap. What do you mean crosses? Give me a link. Drop me a message with that. Here's my nickname. It's access blocked. Enemy. When you'll be free, tell me which auras you're currently using.
Flash and stone and determination.
And
Flash
that's
and
it.
stone is not mandatory, yep. It's just a fun thing on top. No, just together. Rule says just together. X is blocked.
And yeah, here's the nickname. You can just check it out. Crosses.
Yeah, blocked. Like postings.
Yeah, it's just like it's been blocked before.
Yeah, no problem. You know, it's been only 5 divines a couple days ago. But it looks like it jumped in price.
Yeah, right. Feel free to drop me down. Just realized how expensive the duel for chaos resistance is. I think it's like 13.
That's crazy. It's been like 2 days and it skyrocketed twice.
That's about 60 chaoses. That's about 50 or 60 chaoses. And yeah, give me a second, guys.
Oh, Ron is professionally checking prices. He's good at checking prices. How do you think he's so rich? I mean, he's farming good, right? But
Well,
he's
exactly.
selling good. He's selling good as well. Because whenever I'm trying to sell something well, it takes like 5 years. Yeah, drop him the link too. He'll check that. Yeah, he will definitely be able to answer. With the Jack, though, it's a bit more complicated because you need to also consider the aura that the Jack provides, and it's very easy to miss that. But a good PDPS axe obviously will be better.
Let me check that. Let me check that. Beast Splitter Ceremonial Axe. Increase damage over time. That one sucks. Go get Jack. Yeah, that's been like a very quick answer. I'm sorry. I'm answering comments on my YouTube video. Oh yeah.
Oh, what's rally? What do you mean rally?
Really?
I think I missed that.
Oh, which one?
Man, I played Rally for 2 seasons. So that's the one that I was confused about a little bit. Yeah, the thing is, Chigislat, so basically the PDPS of the axe should be just like the flat PDPS of the axe should be higher than what you have on Jack, and it should have also way more multipliers over time. Because Jack is providing a really cool aura that gives you 20% DPS, and that's a lot. It's not really properly calculated, like it's not displayed anywhere much, but it's a very strong thing that is making Jack one of the best starting options for bleed builds. So yeah, don't disregard that. That's why this one doesn't work, for example, because it should be ahead of Jack, like, I don't know, like 50% at least, like in terms of PDPS. Just PDPS. And also, like, damage over time, like, you can't really calculate, but it should be that. Yeah, exactly. So basically, the aura is just very, very strong. Also, it provides you regeneration, so unless you find a really amazing thing, it will be probably better than the majority of axes that you're gonna find. Oh, I see, I see. So it was a typo because I thought you were talking about maybe rallying cry or something. And I was like, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe there was a build like that that I wasn't aware of. Well, it looks like it was just a typo. That makes sense. You know, price checking can be a bit complicated, mainly because economy is just so fluid and it changes from season to season. League to league, gosh. I keep confusing this. You know, not exactly like that, but a good PDPSX is a special thing. I mean, it shouldn't be the last thing that you upgrade, definitely, but it depends on which stage you're at. So if you're just swooping to bronze build, for example, then Jack the Axe is definitely an amazing option. You definitely need to stick with it for a couple days at least. Depends on your tempo, obviously. It could be longer, or vice versa. So, oof, you know, if you're in the middle of the early build update, oh, so early build update. I see. So, and the video from today, they're not quite as compatible, I would say.
Yeah, they're kind of going into different
Yeah,
directions.
because
Yes.
the early build update is just focusing on maximizing what you can get with basic gear without going anything too complicated. And the video from today is just taking a step towards the charges and the whole embracing the whole charges idea. So they're not very compatible, I would say. I mean, obviously you can inherit things from the update one, but I would say today's video is just a huge step forward, just a cheaper one than the proper Uber endgame version.
Yeah, for proper Uber endgame version, there's things that are kinda not that efficient and be mostly picked just because I have a lot of currency. And yeah, I farm like a lot, and I can usually pay 40 divines for just onslaught, for example. It's definitely not recommended for many of you, so that's why I decided to do a separate video. And hey, Birdier, how are you doing, man? Oh, you're streaming too? That's awesome, man.
Oh, your beer claw. That's awesome.
Oh, you have like, oh, I'm not sure maybe you know who the fuck is Beerclaw is. That's been just like a guy from my friend list.
Oh, really? I thought we had a guy beer claw, but maybe I mistaken with something.
Oh, that's cool, man, that you decided to stream. That's just like absolutely awesome. Go get them, Tiger. Alright.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Oh, you can stream for longer. I think if you're playing for a lot, that's pretty much what we are currently doing. I just need to get the jewel for Chaos Priest. I have everything I need to go to set up from today's video. Yeah, you're pretty much moving in the right direction. You need to focus on getting that part with, how do I call that? Yeah, I'm not like 1000% sure. Just like get the jewel, it's going to work just fine. It's going to fix your chaos resistance. However, if you're going to do bosses, I recommend you to pick a second jewel for that option. Oh, thank you for everything, man. Here you help. I'll be going to bed. Oh, that's like a perfect moment to go to bed, to be honest. That's very late. I think we will go soon, too. I still have a few things to pretty much test. That's the idea. Alright. So right now we will need to check what we can do in that regard. And we will see if we will be able to fish for little battle drops. So, current strategies that I'm testing, everybody, it just feels like it's a very basic strategy. So it's mostly for like newer players if you can farm tier 17, for example, because I wouldn't expect a lot of currency from it. But it's basically free, which makes it, to be honest, pretty nice. So, just like definitely nice. And yeah, I hope you will drop something good there from your two generals. So we will need to think about it a little more. That's the whole part. And I wouldn't call it endgame farming strategy, but I still think I can recommend it. More tests are needed, definitely, like a lot more, maybe at least 15, maybe 30 more maps. But the whole idea is that I pretty much like it. I absolutely like it.
Oh, you know, that's not bad, Birdier. That's not bad.
So anyway, what do you think about the skill? Or what do you think about the skill?
It's like I'm a tiny tyrannosaur. There's no AoE whatsoever.
So, in 2 words, you fucking dislike it.
There's no fucking AoE at all. Like, at all, completely. It kind of does it slightly around you, so the curve is, it's not really pushing forward. It's more like it's a half circle around the character, but holy shit, it's like there's no AoE at all.
Well, alright, so... I'm not even sure.
It's even worse than your lacerate stuff. And I don't have explosions, so like you have explosions and it can work with lacerate and bleed. But I don't have explosions, it's total garbage. Unless you multiply the AoE by like 2 times.
Alright, got it. And yeah, for those, it's pretty much the skill that we are testing for enemy build currently. I'm not sure which one we want to push forward. It's going to be something physical, because I honestly like physical right now. I think it's a very cool setup, to be honest. But, here's the but. Here's always a but, you know, just like, we're humans, so here's always a little but. So, that but is pretty much the idea that we will need to test. Oh, hey, Classic D. Yeah. Oh, do you go to bed? Well, I mean, yeah, I will go to bed, I promise. Thank you for worrying about me. I will go to bed, don't worry. Soon. Soon. I will call you soon. It's probably like in 40 minutes, like maybe half an hour. Just give me a little more time, Classic DM. You know, I have like a question. Why your nickname is Classic DM? I have like a question. Alright. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm absolutely not sure. For some reason, I think I'm kind of curious in that regard, but for me, DM is always linked to dark microtransaction. Like the dude who's doing Diablo videos, like Ask My Girlfriend, that dude. I know a lot of people don't like him, but, well, I think he's kind of fine.
I thought it was direct messages.
Oh, seriously? Direct messages?
Yes.
Are you in FR? Oh, we are in France. It's Paris time. 5 a.m. here. And half. And half. We always have a half. Oh, well. Alright.
And also, the localization of PoE, probably in any language, is just an abomination. I have never seen a single person who was happy with
Localization?
Yep, no.
Friday, August. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. Here's my time. You can see it on my screen in my left corner. Here's my time.
Yeah, don't sus. I mean, we're not proud.
Oh, should we?
Yeah, we are not proud.
And yeah, guys, if you're playing Lacerate, check out the video that I did today about it. It's just like a whole set of nice tips that you can use to pretty much save currency for yourself, so you will not pay as much as I paid. When I can explain that part, that I paid, and yeah, I'm not fucking kidding. I paid 40 divines just to get onslaught in the build. That's it. People are kind of getting shocked, to be honest.
Well, also is nice.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't know, that amount of divines? And yeah, your build works, my wife loves it, but she loves the church. I'm Zoomancer with no skill. Oh, that's nice. At least you're playing Zoomancer, because I've been recommending Zoomancer. I've been literally recommending Zoomancer. There have been a video, guys, with my whole, like, what kind of builds I can recommend and stuff like that. Yes, I've been recommending Zoomancer, just like absolutely 90% of the cases. 99% of the cases. Alright, so that's cool that it's working. And shield charge is awesome. I'm always using the shield charge now. Let me just restart the music. I think we kinda lost the music at some point. So right now I just have a few interesting ideas in terms of what we can do more, what else we can kind of come up with. That's interesting. So yeah, if you haven't seen that classic, check out the new video that I did. It could be like very helpful for you, especially if you don't have like crazy amount of devices I have. Where the fuck you're getting an audience with the king every time, Navy?
I'm a secretary.
Alright. So, well, where the fuck you're getting that? Are you dropping it?
Oh no, I'm actually guessing them from the rituals, obviously.
Oh, wow.
So I'm ritualistic accountant.
Alright. I just like not really getting a lot of those myself.
Because you're not running the strategy.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have rituals up. Hey Money Dissolsa, loves the Lacerate build, feels quality, but do you have a guide on making the X? That's a very nice question that everybody is asking me. No, I don't have a guide on making the X, and I will probably work on creating one. I have that in my list of videos that I need to do, but I have a very tight schedule, to be honest, and so many things that I want to test, create, and do. So, I will try to do a guide. Thank you for mentioning it again, because I think a lot of people want it. So it's probably, like, it's pretty basic. I will probably do something like that myself. Alright, so Yeah, there's one little thingy that I wanted to do. I'm just jumping to all on deck. And let me run a few maps that I had. Like another reflect elemental. Also less area of effect. That's fair, I have a good enough X, just trying to min-max it a bit more. Yeah, there's just like a lot of different options for it. A lot of them. So check it out, and I will probably work on video in that style. I will probably work on videos that I just have some planned. Let's call it I have some planned. So for now, we also will need to figure out what build name is going to play. It's not just like very late. It's also the middle of the night, everybody. Alright. And yeah, let me run one classical strategy that I've been doing for a very long time, guys. If you're not doing it, check out the video. It's an awesome one.
You know,
it's probably one of the best farms outside of tier 17. Yeah, what's up, Timmy?
You know, Ron, I was giving you audiences with the king, and now I'm trading with the Burger King.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, that's the actual name.
Burger King.
The Burger King.
Oh, exactly so. That guy, alright. Yeah, what are you trading for? What are you buying?
Scarabs.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I've
been thinking that you've been using the whole thingy. What is the name of that?
Which one?
How do you call that?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're trying to say. God, you know, people at night are trading so good. Everybody is replying. Like, not a single person. I wrote messages to 3 people, 4 people already, and all of them replied. Crazy.
So yeah, well, alright guys. People are not sleeping at night, instead they're replying in chat.
No, not in chat. I mean, they're literally trading with me. I don't care about their replies in chat. I want my items. Ron, they're giving me items, Ron.
How much per scarab?
6 right now, but mostly 7.
So right now, like better prices than usual?
Oh, that's okay. I was mostly buying it for the same price before. I kind of bought the whole market for 6 during the day. I was time to do that again. Yeah, and I was buying for 7, like some of them. Yeah, the prices are pretty good. I mean, I have mentioned that before.
What's your suggestion to get frenzy charges around the early map setup? I'm level 80 now, the lacerate build is running really well, but it had more attack speed, it felt much better. Use an automated cure setup and use cold snap on that. It's going to give you charges at almost all times. So, have you seen my video about automated charges? Alright. Oh, not yet. So, open the video. Do you need a link? I think I can drop you, or you can check it on my YouTube. It's called Automate Your Cures Easily. That's pretty much it. So, watch that video, and you will be able to automate Cold Snap to generate charges. There's a whole part about charges itself, so don't worry about it, and just watch it. I'm sure it's going to be very helpful for you. Oh, no issue at all, man. Feel free to ask. Even at night, we're kinda alive enough to pretty much answer questions.
I really like the person that I traded right now. His name is I'm Glad It Works, and he's Gladiator. So you feel the pun? It's like, I'm glad this works.
Oh, seriously.
And it's also like, I'm glad this works. This is so cool.
What he's playing? A Gladiator or is it Lacerate?
How should I know?
Oh, that's but you're right. You can't know.
If he's not attack in the air.
Oh, thank you very much, Berder. Thank you very much. Have an amazing night as well. That's just like very late. Yeah, most of the people are going to sleep. Sleeping part is always modern man. Alright. Oh, well, I mean, if it's your thing, why not? Oh, wow, wow, wow. You know, that part annoys me so much when I have one little thingy not clicked, and that's pretty much what's happening. Oh, commercials. So, well, I mean, commercials out of non-sleeping. You know, I think I'm a living commercial out of non-sleeping. Because I'm not sleeping myself. Wait, if I got Nameless Seer on my underground map, should I put the card on Spider Layer? Scry the map. Oh, no, not Spider Layer. Scry the Jungle Volley. Scry the Jungle Volley because Jungle Volley is much better on the map. So, that's probably what you need to do.
Spider Layer is just terrible.
What is even Spider Layer?
Oh, that's a terrible place.
Oh, is it like a map? I kind of forgot about it already.
It's a map, yeah. This is where Alira lives. And
oh, well, fuck's sake, seriously.
There are those spider-covered tree trunks.
Why a single person would like to run this shit? Yeah, this is so bad.
So let's say 160 by 20.
Hey guys, right now 43 decks, but I'm not even close to being finished. You know, when people write under my videos that they kinda play that part, like they kinda try the strategy, that's what they're doing, it's just insane. Alright. Yeah, I can't even guess what's that. Oh, that's alright, Crotzies, don't worry about that. Alright. Oof, I would say I almost finished that part. You know what I really dislike about Ritual? My biggest issue with Ritual... It's pretty much that you need to just constantly choose a reward. And reward could be kind of questionable. Yeah, let me finish the map. Oh, it's Toxic Sewer. Jungle Volley would probably better. Toxic Sewer is alright. But yeah, why Spider Layer? Why even mention Spider Layers? Seriously. Alright. So Underground C to Toxic Layer, but do I keep the card on Underground C? Yeah, you're keeping it on Underground C too, but you will need to scry the Jungle Volley. I think Jungle Volley is probably going to give you better results currently. And where the fuck is my last ritual? Seriously? I think I missed that.
Yeah, no, I'm getting sleepy, so sometimes I'm missing it too.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it, courses. Feel free to just do that. Currently I have 60 stack decks. You know, when I'm receiving messages, guys, like people writing me, oh, I tried your strategy, or I'm receiving like 35 decks. What the fuck they are doing?
Oh, it's not even 35. Sometimes people like, I'm receiving less than 30. I don't know what you're supposed to do to receive less than 30. I mean, I remember I received like 28 and it was a horrible map. I couldn't properly complete it because the buff was completely horrible for my character. Like there was less armor, I was basically killing myself. So this is how I got 28. This is the only case when I got that, because I couldn't complete the map itself. If you're just completing the map normally, I don't understand how you can get less than 30. Like, 30 is just bare minimum.
Same opinions, that's just like very strange. I hate how the Bismuth Mine Tempest effect can do damage. Oh yeah.
Five.
And yeah, guys, I need to click shift for it. Like, I've been messaged about it. Oh, have a good night, Gertha. Which tincture do you use? So that's a very simple answer. It's blood tincture. That's kind of obvious. And have an amazing night, Gorthar. Feel free to join us tomorrow. We'll be happy to see you. Maybe hear how you're progressing and stuff like that. Any tips for mana cost problems? I switched my helmet to non-corrupted usurpers and my amulet to a replica badge. Now I keep running out of mana. I had a minus mana cost implicit on my old helm and mana on my old amulet. So look, it's very simple. Omit the Dark Moon. Let's see. So first off, you need to run minus 8 mana on both your rings, alright? So yeah, that's pretty much the biggest question at the moment. And right now, when you're doing it, oh, you can craft only minus 7, but you can click it with Fertile Catalyst if you have a lot of currency. But there's a few different steps. First, you need Life Mastery. Skill cost life instead of 15% of mana cost. That's important part. And next step, you pretty much need to take Mana Mastery here. So mana reservation, like reduced mana cost of attacks, and cannibalistic right. So after that, it should be enough. But if it's still not enough, you can put one more point here for 8% more reduced mana cost of attack. And now it should be definitely enough. Your mana cost should be around 20 mana per cast. Nothing too crazy. Alright. And right now I will run Underground C because I think it's a very good map. I think it's a very nice buff. Wow. It got completely ruined. Yeah, it's just like very sad, to be honest, it got completely ruined. I'm probably going to keep that part. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep that part. But it is so simple in terms of farming. Can also get +3 mana on hit attacks on Juvel if you can spare an affix. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Kadif. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm at 24. I'll try those things. Thanks. Yeah, try to improve it a little, and I'm sure it's going to work better for you. You know, guys, the idea is that you don't need to loot bad omens, otherwise they could stop good omens from working, is insane. It's like, I'm never even thinking about that part. And I'm trying to just get to the boss in that location. But you know, I think I've been very unlucky. I literally farmed the whole location.
Yeah, and you were just trying to get to the boss.
Alright. Yeah, I definitely think that part kind of works. And I don't need to reloot everything. So you know, guys, I'm pretty happy with today's test. I think both versions of the farm kind of been alright. Yeah, I will probably do a separate test for the video, if I'm going to do a video with any of those, but I think it could be worse, and right now it's kind of working. Alright. So we will see. I'm also pretty surprised that, you know, our current strategy with stack decks is working.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by how good it is because it's still good and it's still working pretty great. Usually you need to swap the strategy, I would say, maybe 3 or 4 days after you use the first one because prices are changing, economy is evolving and stuff like that. But here, nothing really changes. The stack decks cost the same, maybe even slightly more. The scarabs are not increasing in price either.
I'm honestly shocked that scarabs are not really increasing in price.
Yeah, that's very...
At least a little. I know that strategy is not crazy in terms of generating currency. So it's not like you can do like 50 divines per hour. But that's a very stable and very easy strategy that literally everybody can run. It's so simple and so accessible for people.
No, I would say yes and no. The proximity shells are just total trash.
But you know, out of all builds that we tried, every build been able to run it just fine.
Yeah, it's just not very comfortable. That's it. I mean, not as terrible as some other ones. And they're definitely worse strategies because I need to click and stuff. You know, like, for example, at least in breaches, you don't have to click on the hands anymore. That's something.
Oh, that's for sure.
Now you also need to auto pick up splinters.
Auto pick up splinters, you know, that would be very good. You know, too many clicks is pretty much what ruining many strategies, even good ones. because amount of clicks is insane. For example, I really liked what we tested in Breach today. Just like
Abyss?
Breach.
Ah, rich.
But so many clicks.
Yeah, you need to pick up a lot of splinters.
And that could be an issue, you know, guys. That's just like suffering from success thing. All right.
What do you think about the Baldur puzzle boards? You know, I haven't seen a lot of Baldurs today for some reason. Haven't dropped a lot. I remember that say 2 days ago I was dropping Baldurs constantly. And right now, today, I almost have dropped nothing, which is honestly fine considering all the other drops that I had have been completely amazing. So it's not like I have hard feelings. I'm just surprised that Baldurs are not as common as I would anticipate.
Yeah, to be honest, the dwarves are kind of jumpy at that point. And hey, Stealth Hops, thank you very much for following, man. That's appreciated. That's like very late at night, to be honest. So I'm kind of surprised we still have people. Feel free to check out the build video, and I also have an endgame version on my YouTube channel if you're interested in that. Just like open the whole video list and check for endgame Uber Lacerate, that's it. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to shoot me.
Don't shoot him, basically.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Wait.
you can ask questions, I mean that.
He still needs to make my build.
Oh, so that's the
After
reason.
that, you can shoot him. You're welcome.
Are you tired? Alright.
Obviously, it's very late.
I'm kind of noticing. And you know, I need to get rid of that woman. So yeah, another map, another like set of decks. Oh, Greater Eldritch. Let's do Greater Eldritch, guys. I think it's not bad.
Oh, you know, we have decent amount of experience.
Yeah, I got like about 20%.
Pretty nice.
Absolutely. And yeah, as far as I understand, guys, we'll have no ritual on the boss. Obviously, rituals on the boss is just like much easier. But even right now, gosh, I have 50 stack decks. I don't know what the fuck people are doing to receive less than 40. Even like less than 50. I don't think I'm receiving less than 50.
Oh, it can be sometimes. Sometimes when the number of packs is not really that high. The Jedra packs. Also, the pack size could be.
I rolled 46. That's literally minimum. That's the lowest possible number. I rolled 50, like 46.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't freaking know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, I'm at 60. I'm at 60 stack decks right now. Oh, so you told me it's like basic currency, right?
Yes, it's basic currency. basic currency items are duplicated, it should affect stack deck.
I got it.
That's weird because usually people are just copying Atlas patterns. So like, how can you fuck that up?
Yeah, I mean, they're always writing like, whoa, we copied your Atlas, what's up with the strategy, why we're dropping not enough decks. I don't freaking know.
Probably maps are like 50 quantity, something like that. Because
Like, no chisels, I don't freaking know.
yeah, no chisels, no quantity. I can imagine that. Like, it's gonna be much worse.
So, right now, look guys, I have 61 stack deck. 61. That's more than half a divine, to be honest, at that point. So I don't freaking know how you could fuck something like that up.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're trying to figure out, some people are actually responding because they're interested to figure out what's wrong. And they're like, yeah, we're not really putting all the scarabs to the map device. What's up with that? And then you go like, dude, that's the cool idea of the strat, like to maximize how many backs you get. Like, use all the scarabs, dude. Sometimes people miss stuff like that. That's fine, but sometimes they're mad because of that. And that's actually their mistake. Because personally, I can definitely understand a person who is just trying to figure out how to do stuff. But I can't understand a person who is just very upset.
Oh, you know, I think we are going to finish at that moment too. That's just like a perfect moment for us. Hey everybody, thank you all for watching us. That's like really appreciated, guys. Have an amazing night, everybody, and see you all tomorrow. I hope you will be able to start streaming earlier because that's like very late right now. So yeah, definitely earlier stream. Have an amazing night, everybody, and see you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.